Egyptian.
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
H, A, H, A.
Hey, if anybody hasn't told you today, I just want to stop by and say you're looking pretty freaking awesome. Because you are pretty freaking awesome. So have yourself a pretty freaking awesome day. Okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Okay. See you around, stuff. Bye.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does, why is it doing what it's doing. Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
We're coming this world with two things: our dignity and our integrity. And we got the job done. So out there is this so-called competition. But we had income tax and more. There is no competition.
We will handle all your needs for fast cash tax refunds and pending lawsuits. Call us at 888-233-9965.
Or come in and see me and my two friends.
It's a great big hit at YUM. Great taste. Number yum. The number yum taste in bubble gum.
Great taste, bubble yum. Got to go and get me some.
It's juicy. It's delicious. The famous taste of bubble yum. Great taste. So fine.
The famous flavor lasts a long, long time.
Great taste. Number yum.
The famous taste of bubble yum. The number yum taste in bubble gum.
It's in my phone, goddammit, Bobby. It's in my phone, damn it.
Yeah, when he's like that. Don't beat yourself up over past mistakes. You are going to fuck up again in the future, quite possibly in the most spectacular fashion. Why worry about yesterday's fuck-ups when you have tomorrow's fuck-ups to look forward to? You are a fuck-up, and fucking up is part of your growth process. Embrace the process. Don't.
City the opposite standing. City the opposite running around. City is a wonderful thing to do because you see. City the opposite standing on your head. City the opposite hanging on me. But city is a wonderful thing to do.
What you want? Treat, bitch. Oh, excuse me? No. What do you say? Bitch. No. I'm not gonna give you a treat if you call me that. What do you say?
Please. Bitch, please.
Can you tell me what
you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
On BF Live. You know we vibing. Oh, in the midday. You know we vibing. We're the best chat family. And the greatest panel of friends, and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Put me in. There we go. It's BF Live. It's Thursday, everybody. Come on, get in here. It is hot in. I could have played hot in here because it's hot in here. It's hot out there. It's hot everywhere. The vibe is here, folks. It is 95 degrees and sunny where I'm coming to you from right now from the East Coast of the United States. How is everybody doing today? Yeah, the air is heavy and dry. What are they saying? Come on. BF. It's a cruel It is hot AF out there. You know what the AF stands for. I don't have to tell you that, folks. Thursday, July 2nd. This is the Vibe Stream Show 569. Come on, hit the chorus, girls. Summer shirt on. Summer vibes here in the midday on Stream Show 569. We got Frankie backstage. We're going to have Frankie time in a minute. We're going to check in with the chat family. We're going to have a Thursday. All right, I better turn that down a little bit. I'm going to remind everybody, I'm going to remind you to remind myself that today's show has to end at 2:30 East today because I have a bit of an appointment. I have to keep directly at 3 p.m. East today. So if I don't remember, folks, maybe the chat family can help me remember. I got to end the festivities a half hour earlier today. But let's have fun today. This is the first of my 2 shows for the day. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. And welcome to the vibe. Yeah, I'm going to be doing replayables. I don't do my glasses off anymore. Hi, everybody. How you doing there? Look at the glare in my face. Yeah, I'm going to be doing like replayables later on, 9 o'clock East. If you guys don't have time to hanging out right now, we can drink and smoke, laugh and joke later on tonight at 9 o'clock East with replayables. Chris, we were talking and all. Chris may or may not be there. He has like family coming in town. He's kind of dealing with that. So not sure if it might be a Chrisless show or not. We'll have to see. You'll have to tune in tonight at 9 p.m. East to do just that for replayables. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We spin a wheel, and we have to do whatever the wheel dictates, and that's exactly what we do. That's 9 o'clock fun. But right now, let's get into it. It is July 2nd. Why don't I just bring them in right now without any further ado? I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can read what I got going on here. Let's see my boy. He is my friend. He is yours. Let's check out the weather with our friend, Frankie McDonald. Let's have Frankie visit. What's up, Frank?
How would you like to be roaming around the broken?
How you doing, Frank? Oh, you're muted, Frankie. He don't even realize he's on. He don't even realize I pulled him into the show. He's not. Oh, he's doing something else. All right. Well, we'll get Frankie in here in a minute. I'll put Frankie backstage. He didn't even realize that I put him up on the screen. Well, welcome to Thursday, everybody, and welcome to the vibe. We're going to do the not so serious news. We'll cover that story of that couple that climbed the Empire State Building, or I think that's what it was, or was it? Or it wasn't. We'll get into it. Yeah, the daredevil couple that climbed. Yes. The Empire State Building, pro-peace banner. We'll get into that story. If y'all didn't see it, I want to know what your thoughts are on that. We're going to do the not-so-serious news. What else I got right here? Like I said, I have to end at 2:30 today. We're going to have a little, we'll have to get into this little Perry talk because Perry was on last night. I have Internet Shyt. It is Thursday, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays here on The Vibe, we set aside a little special time for just the ladies with the sexy segments, Juicy Man Meat and Bricked Up. Let's look at one of these private chats back here. I see you back there. All right, Frank. I introduced you before, buddy, and you were doing something else, but he's ready now. He's my friend. He's yours from the Great White North. It's Frankie McDonald. Hey, Frank.
I'm doing great so far. I just sent you the videos for Canada today.
You were sending me some videos. How you doing today, buddy?
Great so far. I just sent you the videos for Canada Day.
Okay, Canada Day. All right, I'm gonna play that in a minute. Hey, I brought you in, and you didn't know I brought you in earlier. What were you up to? Who were you talking to earlier?
I was talking to somebody. Guess what?
Oh.
I'll be talking. And guess what? I just sent you a video.
Okay, I got your video already. So yes, yesterday was Canada Day up there where all our Canadian friends celebrated. So Frankie's got some video on Frankie time from Canada Day. Here we go.
Hey everyone, I'm at the opener park for Canada Day. I'm doing great so far. Things are going really well. I'll say hi to everyone in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, Australia, New Zealand, even Antarctica. I'm doing great so far. I'll say hi to everyone in the whole entire world. I'm doing great so far. Things are going really well. I see how you doing. I'm doing really great so far. What have you been up to? Things are going well.
Looks like a beautiful day out there, Frankie.
So there's lots of people at Opener Park in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. Things are going great. I'm having a great day. I will say hi to everyone all over the world.
All over the world.
So far, right now.
That's where we're hitting you from, all over the world.
Hey,
Frankie
everyone.
McDonald checking in. Frankie, that looked fun, buddy, man. That looked like you had some great weather there up there.
Say, guess what? Your big holiday is Saturday.
It is, buddy. 2 days away. We're going to have the 4th of July, and we'll have photos like that, too, of people sitting out. Did you watch any fireworks yesterday?
That means you'll be taking the 6th of July off due to Independence Day.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to take I'm not going to take off tomorrow. I might not take off Monday, Frankie. I might do a show. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, buddy.
Mayor's doing Simcast Sunday night.
She's doing her thing Sunday night, yeah. Now, you're not going to celebrate 4th of July at all up there, are you?
That means my fans are celebrating. Gary and Dino's going to celebrate theirs. And Gary and Dino's going to South Carolina on September 11th and September 13th.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, I got another friend. Let's bring him in real quick so he can say hi to you and everybody else, Frankie, and then we'll do our regular Frankie stuff. But he is another bro and co-host. My friend of yours is Scott Fitzpatrick's here. Scott's here, buddy.
Yes. Frankie.
Hey, what's up?
Great so far. Good.
Scott's doing great so far, too, man. So what's good?
Yeah.
Oh, I got really well. And did you hear about this Space Guy show tomorrow night? Tonight's Joe Yanni show. And after this, I got to record a video of myself for the Gary and Dino show.
That's cool. Frankie's always busy doing the thing. We have Frankie
Gary
time
and
every day.
Dino show is based in Scottsdale, Arizona, and Phoenix area.
Is he? I did not know that. That's cool. Good to know, Frankie. Yeah, Frank, it's 95 where I'm at, buddy. 95 degrees. I think we might get over 100.
111 where Gary and Dino is. He's getting a dry heat where Gary and Dino is.
Yeah, we got that humid heat here because I'm on the east coast of the United States, so we get the moisture off of the ocean and all the water here in the Chesapeake Bay and all, Frankie. So
and Gary and Dino gets dry heat in Phoenix.
He gets all that dry heat. I hear that's tough. What kind of heat? What was the temperature yesterday in that picture, buddy?
Pretty warm in Sydney. And Gary and Dino's getting dry heat.
He's getting that dry heat. Yeah, it can be different all across the country, man. All right. Well, let's see. We got any other videos we can play with you, Frankie, today? Let me see. We got you the Base Guy shirt. Frankie's always out there meeting his friends. Frankie out there meeting his friends. Frankie's going to check in with us tomorrow from the Mayflower Mall, where I'm sure he'll have more videos with friends and stuff like this. I like this one. This is a good one.
Hi, everybody in the whole world. It's Frankie Down. Things are going great so far. I will say hi to everyone in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, even Antarctica. I'm doing great so far. Let's see how you doing. I'm doing great so far. I will say hi to every country in the world. Joe Yanni, Brandon Hulk, Amy Cookie Bailey, Trey Campbell, Michael McGregor, David Smith, and all those guys. Gary and Dino, Roger Wildchild, Jason Marshall Williams Cookies. I'm doing great so far. I will say hi to everybody in the whole world. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, even Antarctica, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Russia, Poland, Belarus, Norway, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, France, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and oh man, Spain, Portugal, Indonesia, for Frank Down.
Frankie always got people mugging in the background of his videos, Scott.
What about the videos of me on Monday night?
Which one? Let's be more specific there, Frankie. Let's see. Let me go back in your file real quick, buddy. From Monday night, huh? Let me see. I'll go back. All right. Okay. Yeah, I got those. All right. Let's run Frankie out all hours of the night, Scott. Let me show you this, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Social
check it
butterfly?
out. Yep, absolutely. And like I said, he always has people mugging in the back of his shop.
Hey everybody, it's Frank Dell. Things are great over. I'll say hi to Joey Ollie, Brandon Hulk, Imogen Goki Bailey, including Hank from Saskatchewan, Michael McGregor, Winnipeg, how you doing? Mark Angles of Oregon. Things are great so far.
This guy totally thought Frankie was going to like stop his game, and like Frankie's like, nope, I'm in the zone.
All across North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, Antarctica.
The guy
I'll say hi
gave
to
up.
everyone in the world, including Joey Ollie, Hilding Donaldson, Karen Richards, Imogen Goki Bailey, Brandon Hulk, Michael McGregor.
I like the people screaming.
Mike Hansen, Thunder Bay, Mark Hensman, Jamie Plum, Jason Marshall, all those guys are Frank Dell.
There you
Hey,
go.
everybody, it's Frank Dell.
That's I think we got. Well, we played that one. We got one more. The Frank probably.
Hey, everybody, it's Frank Dell. Things are great so far. Joey Ollie's doing great.
This guy got even closer.
Weather report.
Wow.
Every Thursday.
Hey, see-
Frankie's like, I'm thinking over here.
Imogen Goki Bailey in British Columbia.
He's multitasking. There you go. So what's up for the weekend, Frankie? You'll be doing your regular weekend stuff?
Jason Marshall's not doing We Don't Have Cookies podcast on July 5th due to Independence Day.
Okay. Taking off for Independence Day, huh? Well, we'll have to see. I'm still undecided about if I'm going to take off Monday or not, or if I should. We'll have to see. All right, but did you know that my friend Frankie McDonald here, when he checks in, did you know that he is not only a prolific YouTuber and just a good guy, but he is also an author, folks? That's right. He wrote his own book right here. Be prepared. The Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything. You can get it right here at thriftbooks.com, amazon.com, or wherever fine books are sold. And while you're out there buying your Frankie wares, make sure you get your Frankie McDonald t-shirt bobblehead from the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com. There you go. Frankie emojis are being enjoyed by P-Cunt. We're going to get to the chat family check-in in a minute, P-Cunt. But you see he's dancing and he's showing the music notes because he knows we're ready to do the Frankie dance. It's Frankie time.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own team.
Here we go.
Live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Extreme cold air is headed towards Minnesota on Sunday, January 10th.
We're going to do the Frankie upside down. We're going to check in with you in the chat in just a minute, y'all. Let's go, Frankie. Oh, Frankie got his Canadian Maple Leaf shirt on today, representing for Canada Day. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're going to get to the chat family check-in in just a minute and check in with you all. Right now, we're having a little Frankie time. It's Frankie time. It's Frankie time. It's Frankie time. Suck it now. Very cold weather. Oh, I like that. Very cold weather in the state of Minnesota. Don't leave your pets alive in the state of Minnesota. Don't leave your dog alive in the state of Minnesota. Drink lots of tea. Drink lots of white tea. Drink lots of red tea.
I need some new moves.
We need some new moves. Cold like Minnesota. Frankie time is what we're doing right now. We're going to check in with the chat in a minute. Frankie. What did I say? 136? 136 where Frankie is. Oh. Frankie, I didn't know you were an hour ahead of me, buddy. Where are you checking in from? Put your chats in for the opening chat family check-in. We're going to do that in just a minute here on a hot-ass Thursday. Hanging out with Frankie McDonald. Get his book. Get the bobblehead. One more time, Frankie. Give your plugs. Where are you going to be later on today? Oh,
I'll be on Joey Onley's show tonight.
Joey Onley and Gary Andina, and we always appreciate Frankie time. Frankie coming out for Frankie time.
Tomorrow night at 11:50 Atlantic, 10:50 your time.
That's right. Bass Guy is your regular Friday night thing, so we'll look forward to seeing you on Bass Guy tomorrow night. Maybe Scott will check that out for the first time.
Right on, yeah.
Yeah, man. Got some cool gear.
Got to remind me.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, Frankie did his little checkout right there. That was our little Frankie time. We got our daily Frankie visit, man. He's always here at the beginning of the show, so we just get that out of the way and say a little Frankie time. Hello to Frankie, and hello to you all in the chat. So what's good with you, Scott? How you been, buddy?
So far so good, but I can feel it. I got a tooth that broke, and it's got a point on it. And when I talk, my tongue hits it, and it's got to where it's stabbing my tongue.
It hasn't smoothed out.
I'm gonna hang with you as long as I can today, but I might.
All right. Well, I'll just say this to remind myself one more time and to remind anybody else just joining us. I'm going to try to cut it off at 2:30 today because I have a 3:00 appointment that I have to keep. So I got to be off here at 2:30. I don't know if you're around for that. I'm not holding you to make sure I get off, but I'm just saying it to remind myself, Scott. But
right.
Sorry you're going through that. But did you stick up a hangout late with Bobby Nick or anything last night?
No, I missed him.
Did you?
Yeah, my sleeping schedule is kind of.
Well,
they're up
you
too
just
late.
You pod when you want to, and you
Yeah,
and you sleep when your body tells you to, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm glad that you're here today. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that little situation.
Right.
But let's check in with the chat right now. Let's have a Thursday. Because we got a couple 3 hours to hang out right here on the Vibe. So why don't we do the opening chat family check-in? That's where you all in the chat establish the vibe. Let me know what you're up to today, folks. Yeah, Scott, it's 95 here, bro.
90 where I'm at, yeah.
90, right? So that's no joke. I mean, straight up, like we're just at 20 minutes past what we call high noon here, and it's 95 degrees. So we might could get 100. I hope it don't get too much hotter than this. So let me know what kind of weather you all are experiencing, folks, in the opening chat family check-in. Are you hella hot? Has it not got to you yet? Are you way out west where they're kind of expecting a late winter storm? Let me know what you're doing. Are you having a ham sandwich for lunch? That's what the opening chat family check-in is all about. You all establishing the vibe for the next 3 hours or 2.5 hours. We're going to hang out on this particular day. This is Thursday. It's Stream Show 569. Throw your chats in for the opening chat family check-in. Let's go. Come on.
Amongst yourselves.
This is how wrong one. This is how the vibe works. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me and Scott Fitzpatrick, and 3 hours of fun and positive vibes are generated here every day, Monday through Friday. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for the second half of the vibe. We're going to go Rumble exclusive and mix in a little DJ set over there on Rumble. That's tomorrow for Rumble Show Friday. But right now, post them if you got them, folks. And let's check in with the chat. This is the opening chat family check-in for Stream Show 569. What you up to, folks? Let's get it. I will let you know, as always, that my PayPal and Venmo preset options are pinned at the top of every chat right there. The Stream Elements bot and all that good stuff. Pecan 420 just sounded those bugles right there. Well, he not only sounded those bugles right there, he made it just in time to be part of the opening chat family check-in. Pecan's back here again for another day. What's up, brother?
Right on.
Gang, this guy.
Gang.
What's good, brother? You kind of made it in right under the wire as we're beginning the opening chat family check-in. You had our little Frankie time. How did your show go today, bud?
Oh, it went well. Actually, we played the Frankie song on our show.
Did Frankie drop in, or you just played it just for the hell of it?
No, we just played it because we knew that Frankie was going to come on your show.
All right, that's cool. Well, yeah, everybody likes that Frankie song. That's got a hell of a beat to it, man. That drop when it's got
especially the bass.
Yeah, when it drops.
My own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Extreme cold air is headed towards Minnesota on Sunday, January 10th, 2006.
The beat drop.
Can't dance much in these circles.
Can't dance in the circles? I got you defined, Scott. I'm sorry. There you go. I can change it. There we go. There you go. Free to dance, Scott. Get your freak on. There you go.
I like to use all my space.
Fool. All right. Oh, I didn't realize I was cramping you. That was cool. All right, I'm glad we got that in. We figured that out. I want you feeling cramped though. Nobody puts Scott in the corner when it comes to dancing. All right. Well, let's get on with the opening chat family check-in because Pecan then checked in again and he says, Woony goo goo, you begonias, as he always does. Happy Thursday, unga boonga, and what do you all gano? Pecan 420 then checks in, showing off his membership status with all of those emojis. They show up like text in my little box, but they're great fun emojis. You can have fun with those too, folks, for as little as $1.99. If you join my 2 Vibe crew level of the chat, I'm legally obligated to love you long time. Obligated. If you join for as little as $1.99, you can be part of the 2 Vibe crew. Pecan then always checks in and says, Can I get a Hoya? 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 Well, Pecan 420 always checks in saying that, and then he always checks in next, gifting a membership every single day. He gifts a membership here on the Vibe. Thank you. Get you with that member defender. We get that. Thank you. And we'll see that he caught a new name I've never seen before. Heavy Metal Rules has been lifted and gifted.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the Vibe chat family. Courtesy of Pecan 420. Then Pecan, we've showed Frankie the emojis, the membership emoji. We have Wendy Pack, we have Bobby Nick, we got Frankie McDonald, we have Pecan, we have all the chat family right there for as little as $1.99. Bone Loads, what's up, brother? Checking in from the West Coast of the United States as our friend Bone Loads. How you doing there, Bone Loads, buddy? Bone Loads has fun showing off his membership status with the Frankie emojis dancing during Frankie time. We love some Frankie. 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link is the link for our replayable show we do tonight and Saturdays at 9 p.m. East. Like I said, Chris is not sure because of family coming into town for the holiday if he'll be able to make the whole show or not. You'll have to tune in at 9 o'clock East tonight to see if we're having a Chrisless July, maybe something like that. Chrisless in July. Bone Loads. I'm going to call the show Chrisless in July. Bone Loads gets the shout out love from the prop master. Bone Loads gets the shout out love from Pecan. Flex 316 checks in from down under in Australia. And he says, yo, it's about that time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme from down under. What's up, buddy? I wonder what the temperature is down your way because we're experiencing 95 up near 100 Fahrenheit here in the States. Slap Nuts says, what's up, you slap nuts? There's Scott Fitzpatrick, all his links right there for his Prop Master 69 channel and the Angry Iguana 112 where his locals live. There's the membership link if you care to join for as little as $1.99. The 2 Vibe crew, you love you long time. I love you long time. Flex 316 says, BF Live, please change the gifted to the lowest pay. Flex, that's not allowed as YouTube, as Perry Caravello would say. That is something that is regulated by YouTube. They mandate that they always keep it at that level, whatever. T Public Store is the Space Chief 75 link right there. Why don't we play that jam for our friend Space Chief 75? Terry Nee, another chat family bro, made a commercial, kind of a promotional video, little braggart video about our friend Space Chief 75. So let's play that now. Chat family lifts chat family. Terry Nee produced this for Space Chief 75. It's all original art if you don't know about our friend Space Chief. No AI, no two drawings or alike. You see Scott jamming to the song because we really like it. Go to his T Public store. You got a special event coming up. You need some tattoo art drawn. No AI, no two pieces are alike. Hit him up on Twitter X. He's our brother, Space Chief 75. AC-75. Well, let's go. Our show bold and mesmerizing. Now, what is going on that my friend Flex316 says, you ain't a gift and am handling. Maybe you're saying $8 Australian. I'm wondering because then you're saying, I guess I ain't here. Have fun all. Are you not seeing yourself, brother? Because we see you. I'm not sure what you mean about the $8 Australian other than recently I got a notice from YouTube that said that they were making worldwide like adjustments to all of the to the levels based on what I charge or whatever. I don't know nothing about it, so I don't know if that's what he's seeing or not. I hope you're still here in the chat, Flex, because our last chat is Peacunt with all his socials right there checking in, and that was the opening chat family check-in. Let me know if you're still here, Flex. You sent that one at 12:29, so you were here at least 4 minutes ago, buddy. Let me know you're still around. Let's wrap up the opening chat family check-in.
Amongst yourselves.
Let's go. That's how the vibe works. You talk amongst yourself, you talk with us, and let's hang out for a couple hours today. Spawn checks in and says, cocaine and butt stuff? Hell, I'd never leave the house. He's referring to what I called the episode today because I did call it what? Cocaine butt sex. I do have a story about just that. Cocaine butt sex and a cockroach diving suits. I have both of those things, guys. You're not gonna. Yes. If you see the words on the episode today, cocaine butt sex and cockroach diving suits. I have both in the not so serious news. I'll bring it in just a few minutes right here. But our boy Scott ran off, and I was about to play something. Well, he's back just in time. Hey Scott, I got things coming across my feed. I see stuff that Scott is like out and about.
Man, oh yeah. Did you see a pink elephant?
Was this Perry? Did you see a zebra running out down the hall out here?
Did you see a pink elephant?
Out there, Scott doing his walking videos.
Yep. I'm wanting to get back to it because it's a lot easier to lose weight if you can at least get out there and walk some miles, but my back just won't let me go very far.
Scott was you were like putting out those videos on the daily for a while there, Scott.
Oh yeah. Actually, putting out the videos was kind of helping the motivation to actually do the walking.
Yeah,
kind of went hand in hand for me.
Yep. And Scott was so deep into the walking game that he had this notion. They have a trail like kind of near their house, and it's kind of at one point it gets kind of rural from what I understand and very kind of lonely or whatever. He was going to walk like 100 miles or 100 something. He was going to walk. Well, Scott would walk for 50 miles, and Scott would walk for 50 more just to shave his eyebrows off again and throw a fork down at your door. There you go. That's it, Scott's walking. That's your walking song, Scott.
All right.
That's your walking song. So yeah, I saw that. It came up in my shorts feed, bro. I was like just scrolling, minding my own. And I said, hey, I don't know that guy. So you're out getting your walking videos in, huh?
Well, and nothing like I was, but not being as heavy would help my back, so it's going to be. I'm wanting to lose this weight for my back.
You got to get to that transitional period where you do it enough that it doesn't hurt as much anymore.
Yeah,
well, I know you know yourself that you probably dox yourself inadvertently in that video there, and as soon as Terry Nee sees that video, he's going to be figuring out where you were walking and kind of naming other businesses and kind of triangulating you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do have to. What is this one here? Oh, let me play. I got. All right, why don't I make my way over to my news desk, because you already saw he says cocaine and butt stuff. That's right. That's one of the stories I got. You're not going to believe that one. Let me see what I got in the hopper for you. I got that story about the couple that climbed the Empire State Building. We'll look at that video real quick. Go over that if you didn't see it. I have a story about Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments that are being suspended, and you're not going to believe, well, you might believe why these tournaments are being suspended. And yes, I have a story about Sony and physical video games. We do video game streaming here on some other streams, and so we'll talk a little bit about video games, and we'll wrap it up with a bikini report about AI. Ford Motor Company used AI. They tried to use it for its quality control, and it didn't work out so well. We'll have the bikini report tell you about that when we wrap up the not so serious news, which we're about to get into right now. I'm going to make my way over to my news desk. You all are going to help me in the chat by commenting on these stories that we do together in Thursday's Not So Serious News. Here we are, folks. I'm over here in my news studio now to bring you some other news that I need you all to comment on in the Not So Serious News for Thursday, July 2nd. 2 days to 4th of July. I don't know how it's supposed to. It doesn't quite feel like that. Like in 2 days, it's going to be all that. Maybe because it's a Saturday. Scott, did you see this video about this couple that climbed the Empire State Building?
I did. Yep.
Crazy, man. This thing went viral pretty quickly yesterday afternoon. So let's go over this. The daredevil couple climbs to the top of the Empire State Building with pro-peace banner and gets engaged. A couple wearing black climbed to the top of the Empire State Building's transmitter, and by the time they climbed back down, they were engaged and then arrested. I'm going to... Angela Nicolau, 33, and Ivan Kutsinov, 32, were hit with numerous charges following their stunt, including burglary, reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, violation of local laws, possession of burglars' tools, criminal tampering, criminal trespass, and disorderly conduct. They were walked out of an NYPD police precinct in Midtown on Wednesday night. Let's see, I'll show you that video in a second. Hours earlier, Nicolau and Kutsinov held a pro-peace banner at the very top of the spire, and the couple shared some kisses just after noon. Damn. It appeared to read, "When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace." Their banner is a take on a quote frequently attributed to guitarist Jimi Hendrix, but actually spoken by 19th century British politician William Gladstone. Police took some time to attempt to talk them down, but they apparently had a mission. After spending some time at the top, the couple started climbing down a short time later. Then Kuznetsov proposed to Nicolau, pulling out a ring. After saying yes, Nicolau admired her new engagement ring and wore it as she climbed down. The couple also captured their adventure with their own camera and posted it for the world to see, including the images of the proposal. Yeah, Scott, so apparently this couple is known for doing this. They're viral. They've done this on other buildings before.
Air Jordan 1's going for just $69. You guys are
Got engaged on other buildings?
They didn't get engaged, but apparently this is what they do. They go viral doing like urban climbing and stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Everything is live chat, you feel me?
So I went into the inside part of the building, Scott, and I went up to the observation deck but they went to the tippy top of the building.
Yeah.
Where I was high enough for me. It was 1,454 feet in the air.
Damn.
Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I'm on Fifth Avenue, and they just closed Fifth Avenue coming south here at 34th Street. Heavy police presence at this point. More officers coming here. Over here, you can see in front of the Empire State Building on the Fifth Avenue side. This is where the police are gathering. They've closed the sidewalk on the west side of Fifth Avenue. But let me show you what's happening over here on the east side. A large crowd, everybody pointing up.
I'm going to interrupt you again,
up,
Kimberly.
Not believing what they are
Kimberly,
seeing. Sure, go ahead,
I have to
David.
interrupt because
Oh,
I'm not sure what I'm seeing, but it almost looks like he's proposing to this woman up on this platform.
They can't see. Look, she like looked up. She's like, what?
I love Kimberly's face.
Kimberly can't see what we're looking at, but we're looking at the back of the woman. Am I wrong?
Oh, I think that's what happened. I can't from.
And now they're kissing, Kimberly. I should to share this with you.
So Scott, we went up on the inside in the observation deck.
I've ever seen.
And my wife's not a big fan of heights, so she was like clinging to the center of the building. She didn't want to get anywhere near the glass, being outside like this.
Well,
and from where
it would have been funny if they started fucking up there.
Let me show you. Everyone will pan up.
Like, you know what? You know we're gonna get arrested, right?
You can see the tippy top of that antenna, but we're down on 34th and 5th. So you really can't see the folks, the two people from where I am. But look, this is the police presence down here. So when they come down, they're going to
They got their camera on it. See, it's all for the gram. They got the camera on the stick hanging out over the edge, Scott. So there you go. There's that. That's a hell no to the no. I'm talking about there. Ain't happening. Hey, Crazy Q checks in and says, good day to myself, Scott, and Pecan. How you doing, Crazy Q? About to get into some smoking here in a little bit. Widow Killer says, apparently they both are fans of PCL and fanhousens of Danhausen. Very nice and very evil, because they had flags for them as well. Did they? I did not see no Perry rep, but I would love to see a Perry rep flag. Even a Danhausen would be funny. Since they were white, we can't make King Kong jokes, or we can. We can or we can't. I don't know. Can you or can't you? Imagine if she started blowing him. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like that. Yeah, it looked like something was about to go down up there, didn't it, Widow Killer? Hey, if you're going to be up there, you might as well go for it all. If you're going to get arrested, all those charges, you might as well. Yeah, just put the fucking charge on there too. We did that. Yeah. Just put the fucking charge on there. Imagine if she started blowing him. It's in the Discord. I should have known with you. Anything you mention, you back up by throwing it in the Discord there, Widow Killer. So let's see the flags they got going on. I saw some, oh, that's right. It's true. It's very true. Look, they went repping up other people. We could have saved this for Perry Talk, but look. They got the actual flag. Perry blew Randy Callahan in 1992. It's confirmed, Perry. Fuck 94. It's 92.
Shut the fuck up.
Look at that. That is fucking awesome, Widow Killer. You're awesome. Oh, what is that? The break? Let's see. That was the one. You are fucking awesome, man. Thank you very much. The PCL flag. All right. Let's see. Let's get on our next story then. That happened. That kind of popped off yesterday. All right. Now, with everything, I'm mixing the stories. Everything. This is like a World Cup story.
Tech, bro.
Airport businesses are now getting into helping the British fans, the UK fans that have discovered ranch dressing, Scott. Because the whole thing, I know you don't go to airports, but there's a dynamic where once you get to the security gates, you can't take things like ranch and certain bottles of water and things on board. But once you get beyond that checkpoint, if they sell certain things in the airport and it's allowed on the plane or whatever, you can take it from that point on. So airport business geniuses are doing whatever they can to ensure that World Cup fans get their ranch fix. A Reddit post shows ranch dressing towers alongside World Cup merch, letting fans take ranch home without breaking the TSA rules. One of the biggest off-pitch stories of the 2026 FIFA World Cup was the watershed moment for the rest of the world that was the discovery of ranch dressing. You know, we always joke about the European mind not being able to comprehend things like Pop-Tart bowls, but it turns out even a bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch can be a tough rap for those Euro noggins. However, as more fans leave North America as the World Cup knockout stage progresses, business-minded folks are doing their best to ensure those who develop a ranch dependency while in the U.S. can carry a bottle home without running afoul of TSA. This is crazy. Reddit user SuperMav27 shared a photo of a favorite because it doesn't overpromise, showing a tower of ranch dressing alongside World Cup merch at JFK International Airport. Here's the picture of it right here, guys. Look at this. So you go to the store, bro. They literally have it with the soccer stuff at the airport, Scott.
Yeah.
Bottles of ranch. So if you're beyond the security, you can cop a bottle or 10 of these and take them home over there to the UK or whatever. So apparently that's what people are doing. Go back to this tab. Talk about vindication, because a certain very handsome writer. Oh, but that's something different. That's a personal thing. So yeah, you go to your local like kind of Hudson News place and they have that. So they can still get their fix. World Cup ranch. That was the first kind of shot over the bows. Like they all discovered ranch, y'all. Let's see. It's a YouTube post. The Danhausen is the one above the PCL. Let me find. Okay, thank you, buddy. Let me find that real quick. Thank you for letting me know that, because you put so much great content in there. I did see. There you go. That's why it got past me. Thank you, buddy. Here's the Danhausen one. It's very nice and very evil. Danhausen. Very nice and very evil. There he is right there. Fucking Danhausen. That's funny. Yeah, so I've even seen people in my own state already, pecan, like use it as a thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait until they discover Ram Ranch dressing. Well, Perry holds the recipe for that. So.
Shut the fuck up.
You made it with dudes, bro. Ram Ranch. Give your love to a cowboy man. Hey, Reverend Wild Bill. He says, wow, just left Bobby's show from last night. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What is he? Has Reverend been up all late? Wasn't he on your show this morning, Peacock?
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
What's this old funky ass? What are you just talking about, bro?
Oh.
You old folk.
Hey, he's got the dementia.
By the way, what's with all the brouhaha? Well, there wasn't any until you showed up, Reverend Wild Bill. All right, and thank you, Widow Killer, for those Rib Fest pictures. I'll try to share those with tomorrow's Frankie Time. We'll have a little something for tomorrow's Frankie Time. Thank you, buddy. What was that about? Interesting. I see your pizza thing too. I'm gonna couple that with the PlayStation story that I'm about to do. Widow Killer says, I'm starting a new phrase. Pafomo. Perry fucked one man only. Pafomo.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't. I'm believing he did. I'm starting to believe more and more that he did do something, Scott. And then that's why he yells and gets so aggressive about it, because he tries to deny it and forget it, and we won't allow him to. So we'll have to see about that when we get into Perry talk. All right, so I don't know how many of you are familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, but Yu-Gi-Oh is like a tournament type card game. I believe these guys get together and play.
I have no idea.
They have Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, Scott. So you can imagine, much like gamers, I think these guys like really get into it, and they don't really want to like get up and go to the bathroom and eat much and all that stuff kind of situation. So here's a situation that I got for you for the next story in this news. In the not so serious news, an Oregon store suspends Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments due to hygiene concerns. Let's see what these. Now look at these. So here are your players, Scott. Your typical players, right? So maybe I'm thinking hygiene is an issue at Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's see why hygiene is an issue. An Oregon game store announced it is suspending Yu-Gi-Oh card game tournaments for 1 week due to complaints about the hygiene of attendees. And you're going to be amazed at how far they had to go to like cover this hygiene issue in this tournament, Scott. Chronos Gifts and Games, or Games and Gifts, in Beaverton posted an announcement on its Discord server confirming no Yu-Gi-Oh events would be held for 1 week. Attention Yu-Gi-Oh! We regret to inform you that there will be 1 week suspension of our local events. We have had issues with people mistreating the restrooms and multiple bad reviews of poor hygiene. As a reminder, we encourage players to follow Konami, which is the company that made this game, They have like Konami guidelines, Scott, for cleanliness. Check this shit out. Konami guidelines and report anyone who does not, the announcement reads. Konami, the company behind the trading card game, issued official tournament guidelines for 2025 that address the subject of hygiene. Here's the statement. Neglecting to wash or put on clean clothes contributes to an unpleasant atmosphere at the event, the guideline states. Duelists who neglect self-care to the point that they are negatively impacting the tournament may be asked to correct the issue to continue in the event. So if you stink too much, they make you get up and wash your ass. Ain't that amazing? They put it in the guidelines, Scott. Yeah. So it's a bunch of just funky dudes that smell like ass and won't clean themselves at tournaments. It's so notorious they had to put it in the rules, Scott.
Yeah. Well, they remind me of, if they really want to win, that could be one of your game strategies. You're trying to funk out the guy across from you. And like there were some football players that used to piss their pants on the field just because
and shit their pants, right? Yeah. Because they wanted to freak somebody out. So Scott, you might be right. Somebody might have picked up on that was someone's strategy, and they said, "Hey man, these people are doing this to gross me out and took me out of my game. You got to do something about this hygiene shit."
Yeah.
So much so that they wrote it into the game rules about you stank ass for the not so serious news. Let's see. Hoya Wild Bill checking in over on the Rumble. Thank you, buddy. You can watch and or listen to this show today, BF Live The Vibe, on regular YouTube. You can see it under podcast using the YouTube Music app. You can watch it or listen to it on Rumble like Wild Bill and my personal Facebook. Thank you, Bill, for keeping the lights on over there. Widow Killer says, did you say Yu-Gi-Oh? It's time to well, wash your ass, Widow Killer. Wash your ass, son, because if you don't wash your ass, they don't want you there. Just a guest said he's number 10, but I always say you're number 1, buddy. How you doing? Happy Thursday. The Yu-Gi-Oh anime was popular in Japan until they added the whole card game aspect. You understand? To it, and then blew it up. And they brought the show to the United States, says our friend Widow Killer. A little more you know about Yu-Gi-Oh. Reverend Wild Bill checks in 24 months. I know that better as 2 years, and I can't believe that I've been selling memberships for 2 years. And Reverend Wild Bill says, 2-year anniversary, and now for 2 more. I hope we all make 2 more, Reverend Wild Bill. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. 2-month membership chat. Continue to show sponsorship. Work makes me wear clean outer clothes, LOL. Exactly, bro. Like, you can't just go stinking up and being any kind of funk way you want. But I was kind of fascinated by that whole story, and that they stunk so bad that they weren't taken to the rules. They suspended the tournament for a week, and they actually have to put it into the rules of a game. I don't even know if they got that in football or anything, Scott, or any other games.
Yeah, I don't know.
They got it. You stink ass card tournament. All right. I do have cocaine butt sex stories still to come, but right now I'm going to bring you one of the stories that I promised you. If you looked in the thumbnail and you saw the words cockroach diving suits, and you're like, what the fuck is BF smoking? Well, number one, I haven't smoked enough today, but it's real, people. Lest anyone think I'm messing with you. Scientists develop cockroach diving suits for the benefit of mankind. Is our next story in the not so serious news, Scott. Check this out, bro. Most people would rather watch a cockroach drown or kill it with fire. But a team of scientists from the School of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore has been working hard to keep, Scott, your favorite, Madagascar hissing cockroaches breathing underwater for as long as possible, bro. This is what they're going for.
We need to extend their lives.
Right. Like I said, most people want to see these things killed. Yeah. Professor Hirotaka Sato, domo arigato, and his team originally demonstrated that Madagascar hissing cockroaches could be remotely controlled by installing electrodes on their sensory organs. This turned them into drones that could be used in a variety of scenarios. We got remote control cockroaches, Scott.
Yep.
Like scouring disaster zones for survivors. But there was only one problem. The bugs didn't handle water well at all, which limited their usefulness in flooded areas, Scott. So they developed suits. Swimming. Look at this. There is the breakdown of the swimsuit. Cockroach swimsuits, folks. Backpack, flexible shell, oxygen generator, hissing cockroaches. To overcome the cockroach's natural limitation, researchers started working on a 3D printed diving suit that could provide the wearer with breathable air for an extended period of time. They came up with a resin diving suit that generates oxygen and supplies it to the cockroach's spiracles, allowing it to operate underwater for up to 3 hours. The diving suit developed by Shyt and his team doesn't come with a conventional oxygen tank. It features a mix of hydrogen peroxide and manganese dioxide, which react to produce absorbable oxygen. The diving suit worked flawlessly in tests, allowing cockroaches to move underwater at speeds of up to 78.4 millimeters per second, only 10 millimeters less than their average speed on land. Look, there's a picture of it in the suit, Scott. There's a Madagascar hissing cockroach in a freaking diving suit, bro.
Yeah.
And they can be manipulated using their electrodes, putting electrodes on their brain. By expanding the operational parameters of our cyborg insects to include underwater movement, we believe they can enhance search and rescue operations. Hirotaka Sato wrote in a paper he and his team recently published in the Journal of Nature Communication. The cyborg insect developed by Professor Sato's team played an active role in Operation Lionheart, an actual search and rescue operation during the magnitude 7.7 earthquake that struck Myanmar in the spring of 2025. But the team has more ambitious goals in mind. They dream of using their diving suit wearing bugs to one day help explore the surface of Mars. How about that? When I tell you about cocaine butt sex and diving suits for cockroaches, I give you what I promise here on the Not So Serious News. That's right. For the benefit of mankind, diving suits for cockroaches is our one story in the Not So Serious News. Let's see. Widow Killer says, didn't that happen at a Pokemon tournament or two? Or it was Magic the Gathering or another card game? It very well could have, Widow Killer, because it does seem that all this gaming and hygiene and young men, that doesn't all seem to mesh out. Matter of fact, we've even heard stories of guys like starving themselves or coming up with ways they can eat so they don't have to stop gaming and shit. Some people go a little too far with it, but wouldn't surprise me. All right, for my gaming heads out there, Sony is making a really big announcement, but I guess it's kind of expected where technology is. But me being an old physical game head, I'm not liking this, but Sony is ending disc, Pecan. You heard this already?
Yeah, I heard about it earlier.
Sony is ending disc for all new PlayStation games starting in the year of 2028, Scott. So no more physical games. You'll only be able to download them. And like I did in a previous story, we've already learned that Sony on some servers are pulling things off that you bought because the license is expiring. So what you and I and many generations grew up with, physical games and owning things, I think that notion might be going away, Scott.
Right. What you just said, unless I misunderstood it, that means you can buy a game and then eventually they take it away from you?
Well, you download it, so you no longer own a CD or a DVD-based game that you stick in something. Yeah, you only download it over the internet. And being that you only download it over the internet, that gives them control and the ability, like they have already demonstrated, they could just arbitrarily decide your license expires or pull it. Or if you don't access their server every 30 days, what is the latest caveat, Scott? Like if you're not online doing something at least once a month, you'll lose access to your shit. So just going away from the physical generation into this, I'm not feeling it, but it's probably going to be the new norm. Yeah. The game disc is going away, at least on PlayStation. Sony is set to end production of physical disc for all first-party and third-party PlayStation games on January of 2028, according to a new PlayStation blog. First previewed by GameFob. Games released prior to 2028 will continue to have physical versions, but everything that comes after will be digital only, Scott, after 2028. The company says that this is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to its consumer trends, as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical disc, the company wrote. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and plays games today. While the overwhelming majority of all new games are now sold digitally, many fans still prefer to own their games on disc. The end of disc doesn't necessarily preclude Sony or other companies from still selling game boxes in brick and mortar stores. They would just only have to download codes inside instead of this fall's Grand Theft Auto 6. It remains to be seen if the PS6 will even have a disc drive, either built into the console or as an optional attachment. While Sony has not confirmed the device's features yet, many have assumed it would be backwards compatible with the current generation of games, including physical disc versions. So you have that issue too there, P-Cunt, in that whole backwards compatibility thing, because it used to be once you got the new version of you couldn't play any of your old shit on it for a couple of those iterations. But then now that people want that backwards compatibility in there, so you can play all of your shit on like the newest piece of software or hardware that they're offering.
Yeah.
Let's see what Widow Killer has opinions about this. Says Nintendo won the console wars. They just announced the remaster of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is coming to Switch 2, and they made a big deal about it being a physical release. We'll have to see, because Switch 2 is definitely the money maker right now for Nintendo, as where a couple years ago it was the Wii, and before that it was the original NES, but and the 64 and all that shit. But yeah, Switch 2 seems to definitely be there carrying them right now. The worst part is you pay the same price you did, if not more, for no physical product. Right, because basically they just want to sell you a license to play their property. They want to get away from actually handing out, physical copies of it. Widow Killer checks in and says apparently Sony told people they won't be able to watch certain movies they bought, like Terminator, Rambo, Predator, and a couple others. And people are pissed because they paid $30 each for them. So I read this as well, Widow Killer. See, what had happened is that Sony apparently made these licensing deals to have these games, and apparently someone changed the rules in midstream. So now if you bought one of these games under the old agreement, that old agreement don't stand no more, and now they're going to have to, because they're in a new agreement, they're going to have to eliminate all of those movies that Widow Killer is mentioning from their server. So I don't know. So just know that if you're going to get caught up in this non-physical world of games, there's some of the caveats or some of the things that could happen. Now, in response to this, we got Domino's. What's Domino's saying here? Where's Mandy Diff? Mandy says, in response to trends in game... well, she might know this already. The Domino's statement here. In response to the trends in the gaming industry, as of April 1st, 2027, the Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift production to only digital pizzas. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and, using the power of imagination, enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense.
That's hilarious.
See, now they got virtual pizza. Come on, virtual games, virtual pizza. Come on, Widow Killer. Jim Fanning checks in 666 and says, it's 95 out here in the Shenandoah Valley. Holy fuck. Yes, Jim, I have the exact temperature you do as the crow flies. We are kind of close to each other. 95 Fahrenheit and sunny, hot as balls, as they call it. Some people call it. All right. So, yeah, the physical games are going away. So, buyer beware. I guess that's how that goes. Okay. Cocaine butt sex. Here we go. I've heard some stories before, but I ain't never heard of this. Of course, it's a Florida woman. So let's go with cocaine butt sex, our next story in the not so serious news. Florida woman claims that the cocaine found in her butt after her arrest must have been from an intimate encounter. He was like, hey, can you hold something for me, honey? Come on. Now, we've heard of the prison wallet and all of things of this nature, but let's see what this is about. A Florida woman picked up an extra felony charge when she wildly tried to smuggle nearly 4 grams of cocaine into a county jail through her jail purse. There it is right there. The Brevard County Sheriff's Office deputies arrested Regan Cox, 30, on Saturday for resisting arrest during a traffic stop. When she arrived at the Brevard County Jail, staff noticed something abnormal with Cox's lower region, or her jail purse area, if you will. Oh, there she is, jail purse. There's her owner. Correction deputies escorted Cox to a changing room where she attempted to shield her buttocks with her hand. Whoa, wait a minute. Ain't getting that hole. When staff removed her hand, hey, let me see that. Let me see that starfish, girl. A baggie dropped to the floor containing 3.8 grams of cocaine. Oh boy, that's a lot of cocaine. You really just can't make this stuff up. But, B-U-T-T, but you sure can try, as this one puts the old, those are not my pants excuse to shame. Cox denied knowing about the cocaine and told deputies that someone must have placed it there during an intimate encounter. Okay. She received an additional charge for bringing contraband into a detention facility and was released from custody the same day. Folks, if not realizing that someone left cocaine in your jail purse is not a good enough reminder to not do drugs, then I don't know what is. Clinched the sheriff's office in a statement. So there you go. Now, I don't know I guess 3.8 grams sounds like a lot as far as putting it up in your prison, in your jail purse, or your prison wallet. I don't know. But there you go. 3.8. But then to say she got pulled. So I don't know. Was it really like, or was she trying to avoid it initially, Scott? Because they said she got pulled over for something else, right? I think it said she got pulled over for something else. Or a traffic stop, right? She was resisting arrest during a traffic stop. So they already had her on the traffic stop. And then, so I don't know if she went, ooh, I'm going to be in jail for a while. I'm going to stick this up my butt. So she probably hit it in the first place. You're muted, by the way, Scott, if you don't know, if you're saying something.
Shit, man.
Let's see. We were just talking about the prison wallet and all that stuff. Did she bang the JCW world heavyweight champion of cocaine? JCW. What was that? Did I see that guy? I did, didn't I? I have cocaine, or we had, or even flow. Who was the guy that did the Pearl Jam bit? It wasn't cocaine. 4 grams can disappear faster than you think, says our cocaine expert Spawn checking in. Roxo the Clown says, did someone say Roxo? Now I recognize that comment because it seems like, Scott, you've been doing this show with me for years. And who was it? But it wasn't that screen name, but every time I happen to do, and it's very rare, I do a story about cocaine. Somebody comes in and says, did somebody mention cocaine? What's up, Roxo the Clown? How you doing, man? I'm looking for that, let me see, it's OPQR. Let me find that Robin thing when she sang cocaine. Here's Robin Quivers from the Stern Show.
Cocaine, down to the ground, cocaine. She don't lie, she don't lie, cocaine.
I've caught a little JCW on YouTube.
Cocaine.
But who's that guy? The other guy is like Even Flow or Even Bro or something like that.
Run on cocaine. Cocaine.
Hey, Colin, conservative Colin checking in during the day. Hardworking conservative Colin. That's Robin's voodoo chant. Okay. What do you got to say about that, Ronnie?
Let's fuck some hoes!
All right. Let's see. Colin says, Spawn, my good sir. What's up, Colin? He says hello to me and Scott. And Spawn shouts out Colin saying, this heat is killing me. I hope everybody's doing the best they can. You know, it's unbelievable. I heard an unbelievable stat, and I looked it up. Do you know that they say that more people die in the United Kingdom, in the UK, from heat exhaustion than people do from gun violence in the United States, Scott?
Really?
Yes, bro. And I looked it up, and they say that shit is true.
Wow.
they drop like flies over there because they have no air conditioning and they're really going through a heat wave. Like they can't even find like relief indoors, Scott, or like running water. It's rough over there. But when they compared it to American gun violence, I'm like, y'all got to get some air conditioning over there and prevent that shit.
They're the ones all out in their bird bath, soaking in their bird baths and stuff.
You're fucking right, they are. Absolutely. Spawn says, if I'm working in my basement, I have to dress like it's winter. Then I put on summerwear to go upstairs to make lunch. I got my little studio basement right here too, and so yeah, it is a bit cooler down here some days, but it's perfect today on a 95-degree day. No complaints. Widow Killer says, Stephen Flow, thank you. I knew it was something that went with Even Flow. And he's got the ring rat with him, and her ass is the size of a fucking Mack truck. Do you got something that I had Stephen Flow. Let me see if I saved it as Stephen Flow. Steven, what's it? F-O. F-O. I did. I got Stephen. Let me see if it starts up. I remember I played Stephen Flow up like last month or something like here. I'm like, we gotta go see some. Here we go. Come on, let's get some wrestling. What you know about Pearl Jam? What you know about Even Flow? This ain't Even Flow. This is Stephen Flow.
Stephen Flow. Stephen Flow. Stephen
Flow. He's dressing like Eddie back in the day, Scott. He's got the flannel on. Sounds like a Stern bit.
Yeah.
Come on, Stephen Flow. Against Guitarzan. Oh. If you do it, Guitarzan. Flip through. Still real to me, Terry Nee. Hit him with the Stephen Flow. Hit him with the Jeremy jump. The Jeremy jump. Now they're a team.
Give it up for Guitarzan and Stephen Flow. Stephen Flow is on his way.
Sounds like a handy song or something. Stephen Flow. I love dumb shit. Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in and says, my AC has been a pumping on high for almost 36 hours. We all hung out in one room yesterday, or our apartment got so hot, the AC was fighting. Yeah, and then you're trying, man, that's something. I woke up at 12:35. Holy shit, cause it's okay. I went to bed at 5. Jim Fanning checking in with his Betty by time. Stephen Flow. I didn't expect to get into a Stephen Flow conversation today. But you never know what's going to be talked about on the not so serious news. So we did the cocaine butt sex story. I don't know, guys. Yeah, it was weird because Scott. Yeah, she said she got pulled over for something else. So I don't know. What's the move? Do you try to like leave if you know you're getting arrested? Do you leave it in the car and hope they fall? I guess she had to take it with her. I guess, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it depends on what the situation and charges was. But if you got 3 grams of coke up your crotch, you're probably gonna do what the cops say and avoid jail. But
right,
that shit's coming.
Yeah, that's crazy. 3 grand. Let's say. I know it made no sense. Last comment. That's okay. You can have a stroke. It's a heat stroke. We'll say it's a heat stroke. The gym. It's okay. All right. Well, all right. I think we're gonna wrap. Yes.
I think the reason they motivate, one way they motivate if someone bringing drugs in shoved up their keister or something is it's a more serious charge if it's inside of a penal colony or a jail or whatever.
Right, that's kind of what I was debating with myself because I don't think she wasn't going in long enough that she went, boy, I need to take this. I'm taking it in for my boyfriend. Sounded like she got arrested, right? So it sounded like to me she was trying to avoid them finding it in the car, so she put it in the old prison wall and hoped that she would, they wouldn't find it when they searched the car and all. But that's not a cool game. That's crazy. That's no PCW, no Beacon Championship wrestling. Now Stephen Flo wasn't, PCW. Nothing can compare to that. And nothing can compare to the Bikini Report, which is how we're going to wrap up this newscast. That's how we wrap up everyone here on the Vibe. And this one is about AI, folks. Maybe there's some hope for humanity yet. In this story, to wrap up the not-so-serious news, the Bikini Report is going to tell you about something I haven't heard much of, people going to, changing over to using an AI kind of bot or service or something, and then having to come back to hiring humans again. That's what this last story is about in the not-so-serious news, about just that. Ford Motor Company attempted to use AI for quality control, but it didn't work out so well. She's going to tell you all about it here in the Bikini Report to wrap up the not-so-serious news.
Harlow, Ford just admitted something most companies would never say out loud. Its AI systems failed, and humans had to fix the mess. Over the past 3 years, Ford has quietly rehired 350 veteran engineers, nicknamed Graybeards internally, after its automated quality systems couldn't match human expertise. Vice President Charles Poon admitted Ford didn't pay as much attention as they should have to its most experienced staff before pushing them out. And the payoff? Ford just topped the J.D. Power initial quality study for the first time in 16 years. CEO Jim Farley, who once predicted AI would replace half of America's white-collar jobs, is now crediting human judgment for saving the company hundreds of millions in warranty costs. Sometimes the robots need a babysitter. So we want to know, do you think companies are moving too fast to replace experienced workers with AI? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
All righty, thank you. That was a good one. So what do you think about that, Pecan? We got a little pullback from the use of AI, huh? Didn't work out so well.
Yeah.
Didn't work out so well there for... Okay.
Like her top.
When you like, I like her bottom and her middle too. Oh, yep. She's a professional. Look at Scott. Scott's all up in it. Yeah, Scott. Just
I like that belly button.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yes, Scott. And you know what I thought about yesterday? After the show, I was thinking about Scott's powers of observation and this girl with the high belly button.
I'm Kat Curtis.
High belly button girl right
America
here.
has a deeply complicated
Move
relationship with AI. And two,
right there. Scott said during the Bikini Report yesterday, he says, her belly button look like it's a little higher than it should be to y'all. And I'm like, Scott, that thing is halfway up to her boobs. You are not wrong, man. Scott has got those powers of observation. So yeah, you got me with that one yesterday, buddy. But yeah,
I'm Ayla Adams.
Let's see what's
I'm Kat Curtis. America has a deep.
Yeah, so she got this high belly button right there. But yeah, I thought that was really something that
I'm Sarah Harlow. Ford just admitted something.
There you go. She got it right. See, her belly button kind of a little lower, right? At least it seems to be.
Yeah.
But there you go.
There's probably the average distance between your belly button and your
nice
the top of your bean. I'd like to find out. Be a way to find out what that is. I bet she exceeds that by at least 2 inches, maybe 3.
Hi, folks. Your view's important to us here on the Vibe. Let's do average belly button. What's it? Distance, position, POS.
Distance between the belly button and the clitoris, I guess, maybe.
Oh shit! Average belly button. From. I'm like, am I writing pelvis? Am I typing in clitoris? Like, what am I doing? Let's see. The internet provides the average distance between the belly button and the clitoris.
Yeah,
I literally typed that in the search engine. Is highly variable, Scott, and depends on individual torso length and anatomy. However, In anatomical and plastic surgery contexts, the belly button generally sits about 14 to 18 centimeters above the clitoral hood. Whoa, I don't know how you get the measuring tape on the first part, but I know how you get it on the second one, but I don't know. Let's see. But maybe we should try from a different area. How far is your belly button from your private area? The distance between the belly button and the crotch typically ranges from 7 to 11 inches, Scott. So she must have had a big one. She had about a foot there. She had about a foot going on there. What's she have? Here we go.
A deeply complicated relationship with AI,
It says like-
and two brand new surveys.
That's like 2 feet away. She got 2 foot belly button. Well, there you go. They look good no matter how the distance of their belly button from their clitoris or any other body part. That's how we wrap up every newscast here, especially here on a Thursday. We just did the other news. We just did the not so serious news. Let's get on with more of the show.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do that. We're doing it, folks. We just did it. We just wrapped up the not so serious news. Jim666 is checking in. Maybe that couple, maybe he's saying they caught some federal charges for climbing the Empire State Building. I say good day to you, sir, the fat pig. The fat pig steps into the vibe chat today. What's up, buddy? Widow Killer steps in and says, belly button, more like sternin button. Am I right? Yeah, man, that thing was up there. Nice, but the fake tits, says our friend Jim. And Jim is over there on the Rumble as well, saying, well, not alone today. There's another old fart here. I'm two hanging out over there, Jim and Reverend Jim and FJM. Articulate John's checking in and says, the angle of the dangle depends on the heat of the meat. I heard it's like totally proportional to the heat of the meat. That's a more you know from Articulate John, man. Hope to see you in the Replayables chat later on tonight if you can. We're going to do our thing. Chris has got some family coming into town. He's not sure if or how much of the show he's going to make, so you have to tune in tonight for Replayables at 9 o'clock East if you want to watch some fun videos with us. Jim666 says, a 7-Eleven, stop by and get you one. Get you one? Yeah. Today would be a great day for a Slurpee or something refreshing like that, but don't get the brain freeze. Don't get the brain freeze. I got a little side story, a little add-on story. It's just a fun story. Scott, have you ever rented a U-Haul in a history or your family? Do U-Haul trucks?
No, I mean, we've always had pickup trucks, flatbeds and stuff, so we never had to, but I know what you're talking about.
Right. So many people are familiar with all across the country. You can literally drive it from one state to another, move all your shit there, and just like leave it. You ain't got to worry about taking it back or anything. U-Haul, it's been around forever. Well, you wonder how much if they ever get their stuff back or how that whole thing works where it's going from one state to another and trailers and trucks going all over the place. I have a quick story here about a U-Haul trailer, Scott. A trailer that was returned after 14 years. 14 years late. U-Haul trailer. At that point, wouldn't you just keep it? Let's see why somebody had a U-Haul trailer. 14-year U-Haul, late U-Haul.
At this point, nobody knows where it's been, but 14 years later, a U-Haul trailer right here has mysteriously returned to the company. And as you saw here on the fender, some other places, it's apparently had quite the adventure. Dan Messineo tells us the trailer's sudden return comes just as the company had started looking for it again.
On its side, a slogan, America's Moving Adventure. But where this trailer has been moving over nearly a decade and a half remains a mystery.
So when I opened it up, I'm like, well, that's not normal.
And then I was looking for the license plate, and the license plate's gone too, so I knew something was up.
Mitchell Gosser works at the U-Haul office in Polkville, just outside of Cortland. A couple weeks ago, this 6x12 trailer was mysteriously dropped off at a U-Haul office in Syracuse and then taken back to Cortland County, where it was last seen 14 years ago.
For 14 years, multiply that by $30 a day, it'd be about $153,000.
$153,000.
You have to add on the tax, of course, so that rounded up to about $165,000.
And that's if it was rented. A regional rep for U-Haul tells me they were actually looking for this trailer recently. Then coincidentally, or not, it appeared. Most likely being dropped off in the darkness of night. No cameras to catch it.
I would honestly forget about it. Like, after 14 years, that's a really long time. So I think I would just keep it.
Others I talked to also wonder, why now?
Yeah. That could be a tell, because he says in the report that they somehow just started recently looking for it. So maybe somebody at the company that knew this and overheard it said, that motherfucker better just show up back up there, because I've had it this long and I don't want to catch the heat for it. Maybe somebody might have known about that.
14 years of missing. It's the end of the road for this trailer. It's headed to Syracuse to be scrapped. U-Haul tells me they don't plan on pressing charges. They're just happy to have the trailer back.
You gonna press charges?
They also tell me trailers disappear more than you might think, but they rarely surface this many years later.
It's not too bad. I've seen trailers that haven't been stolen that are in worse shape, so.
That's weird. Yeah. So you telling me they don't have like the information on the last the renter, the person that was ultimately responsible for that thing being out in the wild like that? That's weird.
I guess they didn't have this 14 years ago, but I would think they would put, like, what do they call them, some kind of trackers on them.
Now they
GPS
probably,
things.
I'm sure, imagine rental companies are now employing that GPS tracking with their stuff, Scott, as to where they couldn't done back in the day. Hey, Mandy Div's checking in the chat. What's up, Mandy? And yes, Jim. Sometimes when you're clicking and pointing and you're talking as you're clicking, I do misspeak, and I did say Reverend Jim and Jim. What the fuck? Reverend Wild Bill and Jim. But someone was living in that trailer. Mandy Diff checks into the vibe. Why don't we say hello to Mandy Diff, and why don't we smoke a little bit before we take the little piss break right here? Mandy Diff checks into the vibe and reminds me I haven't gotten high yet. Cheers to you, Mandy Diff. You can't toke right now because she says she's working. The Fat Pig says, I returned it. I don't know why they're so upset. Exactly, bro. Did you pick up on it? You're like, they're looking for it. I better take that thing, just better show up nicely so they don't ask you many questions about why you showed up with it late. Mandy getting the love from Jim, checking in the chat. Let's smoke a little bit. We'll smoke one, another dab done for donks. We smoke one for our homies, as where some people pour one out. We're going to smoke one. Another dab dog for dunks. Do-do-doom. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done, and another dab done, another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you. Another dab done for dunk. Oh, sorry. I'm not. Another dab dog for dunk. Do you, Mandy? Oh, nice Godfrey. Oh, nice Godfrey. I'm gonna show this real quick before we take the 2-minute piss break, because I don't know if Mandy was around when we did the PlayStation story, Mandy. We did a story about PlayStation not creating a physical disc anymore for video games. And it led Pizza Hut, Domino's. See, I see one thing and I say the other for some reason. I do that sometimes. Domino's made an official statement there, Mandy Diff, in response to the trends in the gaming industry. As of April 1st, 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift production to digital pizzas only, Mandy. So if they start making digital pizzas here in the States, Mandy, you're screwed. You ain't going to have nothing to deliver anymore. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and, using the power of imagination, enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense. All right, there you go, folks. I just wanted to show that to my friend Mandy Diff right there. If any of you all haven't subscribed, it would be cool if you did, to the Fat Pig channel. And Scott threw a link up there, being a mod right there.
I want to ask I should ask maybe in private, but I don't think you care if I promote like Pig's channel and just spread on your. Okay, cool.
No, I told him that. I told him that you did that for me and everybody else. And I was like, yeah, it's all good. Throw it in here for a little bit. Sure, absolutely. Cool. All right. Mandy Diff is laughing at her physical digital pizza comment right there from Domino's, and we're going to take a piss break right here at 1:30, about 1:31 here on the East Coast of the United States. I need a little pause for the calls. Maybe some of you do too. Scott might have got a head start if he didn't just move in and out of his shot. Scott always gets a little head start on this. He knows it's 2.5 minutes, so this is your chance to stand up, get a little exercise, let the blood flow back in your legs and your ass cheeks. Run to the fridge, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that midday fun is happening on the Vibe. And when we come back, we're going to be around 2:30 East today because I got to break off a little bit for an appointment I got to keep at 3 o'clock at the top of the hour. But when we come back, we'll do some Perry talk. We'll do some internet Shyt. We'll do some juicy man meat for the ladies and bricked up for the guys. I even have some fun videos that I couldn't figure out what the hell they are in our WTF. What the fuck is this segment? We'll do that right after this brief 2.5 minute piss break, folks. Are ready, set, go, run, get what you need, and come back for the second half of the Vibe. It begins right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Of course I did. It's fun. It's fun.
Drums, please.
Let's go, folks. The second half of the Vibe beginning right now. 1:35 on the East Coast of the U.S. Scott and Pete gonna be back in a minute. They seem to take a little extra long to shake it. That's all right. It's theirs. They can do that.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we're going to do the second half of the Vibe over there, Rumble exclusive. You see how we did this little break right now? When we do the first half of the show, we do the second half of the show. Well, tomorrow, the second half of the Vibe will be Rumble exclusive. So we'll be over there with you tomorrow there, Jim. FJM Jim, that is. That's why I said it twice that way last time. And the Reverend Wild Bill, who always keeps it warm and the lights going on over there on the BF Live the Vibe Rumble channel. I appreciate that. Let me pause that. Boys will be back in a minute. So yeah, we're going to, for the second half of the vibe, it'll be Rumble exclusive tomorrow, and every Friday is what we do here. Kind of go a little extra with the songs there. Let's see. Scott's a good man. Thank you, Scott, and the love. There's a 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link if you want to join me later on tonight. If you can't hang out during the day, I'll be doing replayables later on tonight. J.R. Lehane always enjoys the piss break and loves like, share, and PP. He always used to like to point out that DJ Electrify created that for us. It's liquid gold, says Jerry Lane checking in. There's Scott's link box. There's the membership link box if you want to join the vibe for as little as $1.99. And there was the link for the Prop Master shared for the Fat Pigs pages right there, just rolling in the chat and all that stuff. So there you go. Pecan's back. We got one of them back for the second half of the vibe. All right. We got to get into some stuff. Why don't I roll one of these? It's been a minute. Let me play one of these. Video. And I go over here to this one. Let's say everything. And we will play a, is this, which one can we play? We will play this one right here. Well, we're going to do that segment. How about this one? We'll play this one. Here we go. A Terry Nee knowledge break. We're going to do Terry's knowledge break.
Bricked up, I am strong. Pulses racing all night long. Heat's intense, the world's gone wrong. Bricked up, this our song. Bricked up, I am strong. Pulses racing all night long. Heat's intense, the world's gone wrong. Bricked up, this our song.
Oh, damn. Makeup lies on Terry's knowledge break today. You got to watch for the makeup lies there, Pecan. Oh, shit. Yep. Oh, Scott didn't make it back in time for that. We're doing a Terry knowledge break there, Scott. I'll roll one more time. Beware of the makeup.
Bricked up, I am strong. Pulses racing all night long. Heat's intense, the world's gone wrong. Bricked up, this our song. Bricked up, I am strong. Pulses racing all night long. Heat's intense, the world's gone wrong. Bricked up, this our song.
It's a dude.
Yeah, of course.
It's a dude.
Right. Got it from Terry. Right.
Makeup lies from Terry Nee. Little Terry Nee knowledge break I ran while I was waiting for all the boys to come back for the second half of the vibe. We're going to have to end it at 2:30 today. I'm reminding myself so I can make my appointment here. At least it's a home appointment, so I don't have to go very far for it. So that's a good thing. Just got to remember to be off the air. Be off the air in time to do that. Hanging out here on a Thursday. Don't forget that you can hang out with me later on tonight, folks. If you don't have time during the day, I'll be doing replayables later on tonight at 9 p.m. East. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke with our bro. I think he's gonna try to make at least half the show.
Chris fucking Abel?
Yeah, Chris. He's got some family coming in. He's not sure when to expect them, so he says he might make part of it or maybe all of it, depending on when that all happens. But I'll be there tonight. Shawnee will be there tonight. The chat family will be there tonight, and we'll do the same thing we do all the time. After the first half hour, we go Rumble exclusive with that show, and I definitely have mix in some music with a DJ set. So join us tonight at 9 p.m. East for replayables. If you click on that Discord link, there's a membership link. There's also the Discord link running in there. That's for replayables. There's also a BF Live the Vibe section over there for that. All right, well, let's run the next thing I'm going to run, and then we're going to get in a little bit of Perry talk because Perry got something delivered to him, and he kind of handled it in a certain way. We'll get into that and some of the stuff that went down on Perry Caravello Live last night. But first, let's click on, have a little fun, play a couple videos I have for you. Then we'll get on with some segments on the vibe on a Thursday.
Your daddy home? No, ma'am, he's in the shower.
What about your mother, honey? Is she here?
Yes, but she's in the shower too. Do you think they'll be out soon? I doubt it. Dad asked for Vaseline. I gave him super glue.
Oh, shit.
Hi, honey.
Why you gonna ask your kid for Vaseline? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. All right. Why don't we check in and see what's going on at the local raceway? Yesterday, the other day, I played that video of that Hellcat racing that old Grand National Monte Carlo or whatever. But this time, how about Sunday, school bus crashing action?
High side, is he gonna pass by? No, he's going through it, baby!
Yeah.
Andrew Weir coming through turns 3, turns 4. High side, is he gonna pass by? No, he's going through it,
With a school bus. That's two cool things going on there, Scott, because I don't ever see school buses at speed hitting a ramp, bro.
Yeah.
Andrew Weir coming through
And like landing and getting the back tires off the ground.
High side, is he gonna pass by? No, he's going through it, baby!
There you go. Sunday. That was awesome. It reminds me of the all the Scottish guys that came here and they were just taken by the school buses, Pete Hunt. They thought that it was they thought it was something that we only like used in movies and was kitschy, and they like lost their shit when they saw school buses on the street, bro. Right?
Yeah.
And my understanding was the reason they ended up traveling to the World Cup games when they were here. They ended up chartering school buses. And my understanding was the reason that they did that was because there was some really crazy fee about like $80 or something to drive the trains like back and forth or something. And so they said, rather than do that, why don't we just pool our money? We'll rent these buses. And and they also, I think, because they had like change or other money left over that they didn't spend, they gave it to charity and things like that. So that's kind of how all that came together. I drove school buses, says Jerry Lahane. But did you drive them like that? Jim just shouts out our boy Andrew, just shouts out the world Andrew. Well, Andrew's not around anymore. He might be doing his live thing, but Andrew's taking a little time off right now. Maybe, hopefully just only until the fall with No Filter with Andrew and friends and all that stuff. Let's see. Because, you don't ever want to have to go to like the worst party ever, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to.
Ticket talking mother for the biggest, that's a comment. All my files! Everything! Oh, damn it! Man, this is ticket talking mother for the biggest, that's a comment. My computer!
Everything, you got it. All right.
I'm not sure Grandma wore a bra till that day.
Uh-oh. But you saw something I didn't.
What
Scott got
t-shirt?
those. Wait. Wait a minute. Scott, let me see. Now I got to look again.
Yeah, they're riding a little bit low, man.
Scott got me looking now. Scott got me checking for granny nipple on my own show. Granny wet t-shirt contest, Scott observed. Scott, you noticed that? Damn. She's sitting in it. Damn, Scott, they tried everything they could to disguise it, man. They're like low. She got a polka dot shirt on, and Scott's catching nipple print over here, granny nipple print over here. Oh my God, Scott. That's a horny man right there, baby. Oh, shit. Yeah, them suckers were in her lap, right? I mean, she was just sitting there and they were in her lap. So that's how they go. All right, well, why don't let me click over here. I was just starting to go over there. We got to talk about some things that happened on PCL last night, Perry Caravello Live, and they had some interest in that whole the climbing of the Empire State Building and things of this nature. So let's see what happened on Perry Caravello Live last night. And we got something I want to talk about because he got something delivered to him. That's not so odd, but something delivered to him with special instructions. And we're going to talk about how well Perry did or did not follow those instructions and whatever else we can remember from last night's Perry Caravello Live as we go do Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Perry Talk. We're hanging outside, using the camera outside of apartment 102 for Perry Talk is what we're doing right now. So let's talk about what happened last night. I watched it, and I believe I watched it again because it was so short. I couldn't believe kind of a shorter one last night, Perry Caravello Live. But let's go back to because I think most of us believe that Perry is only funny because of the way that we chat at him and all the kind of things that we get him to do and things of this nature. He's never really funny on his own, but he tried to be a stand-up comedian for a bit. So let's go back and listen to Perry's stand-up days, the anorexia bit.
Billboard sign, it says, if you are anorexic and can't read, to please dial this number.
Look at him with his mouth open, watching himself. Fucking mouth breathing.
If you can't read, how do you expect to dial this phone number? You can't read that sign, asshole! God! That makes me go nuts! I can't read the sign! If I can't read the sign, and I can't read, how do you expect me to go to school to learn how to read?
Like we determined, like you said, anorexic and dyslexic, or it's a.
They go to school to learn how to read. I don't have a job. I don't live at home because mom and dad don't give a shit about me. They just.
And who so he went away from the Kinnison thing. This is just like screaming like a girl, basically. Yeah. He's doing a female voice, right?
Shut the fuck up. You didn't learn anything in school, elementary school, junior high school. You didn't want to learn a piece of shit.
And there we pointed out the other day that he's shitting himself when he lifts his butt cheek off the chair.
Get out of my house. There's a billboard sign. It says.
Unbelievable. So once again, when Perry tries to be funny, he's not. Widow Killer says it's amazing how fast he can move. He moves when someone is messing with the car. And that's one of the many tells, Widow, you know this, that he's full of shit with all the ooh, ow, ow, ooh, ow, ow. We've been on here for hours. I can't do anything. Because the minute somebody makes one threat, that's usually an old super chat that's been sitting around, stewing for like an hour or so. It isn't even like a current thing. Yeah, he'll get up and run. They're messing with my car. And the energy and all the neck pain goes away and he gets all the energy and all. He's so phony. And that's why he does the yelling, because he thinks it's going to get him away with something. The triples are driving me nuts. I don't know. A lot of people have maybe your own Perry pet peeve, but one of mine right now is when he goes, everything is everything, no matter how pleasant, what it is, it's But also one of the things he's doing driving me nuts is the threes. No. No means no. Or if I'll be there means I'll be there.
Jesus fucking Christ! How many times do I say no means no means no? No! Fuck. No way anyone is allowed here on 11.
And then the next month you got the 12-12 bake-off. It's perfect.
There is no fucking bake-off! Are you out of your fucking mind? No longer am I having parties here! Fucking assholes!
Yeah, but he thinks if he says things in threes, it's more effective. No means no means no. And so that's one of his things lately. No means no means no. Saying things in threes, so you can watch for that next time you're watching this crazy son of a bitch. Perry calls out the real Johnny Knoxville, and they tagged him in this, so they want Johnny to know that this is going on Perry Talk. Perry's raging jealousy about not getting that $10 million for putting his penis in the old mousetrap trick. Let's see what he
You're not
say
an
about
actor.
Johnny.
You're nothing more than a dumbass. Jackass is the name of my movie. Tough shit. Dumb. Johnny Knoxville, dumb. Ass. Hole. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and welcome to...
And yes, they have a Johnny Knoxville on Super Tips.
PCL Jagoffs. Tonight, Perry's going to put a mousetrap on his balls while skateboarding off the roof of his apartment building and into the pool. After that, Tony Hawk will be coming over to Perry's for PCL bowling, where they will use watermelons as bowling balls, and the CD towers are the bowling pins that will be knocked down. Whoever gets the highest score will receive the Windy City Heat Trophy, the credenza, and the grocery store plaque.
That'll never happen. Number one. No one's allowed in my apartment. Number two, my music towers. Do not ever tell me you're going to use my music towers like they're bowling pins, you fucking idiot. Get out of my life and pay me the fucking money you owe me. You owe me $10 million now, you piece of shit. When are you going to pay me the $10 million you owe me, you fucking loser? I'm sick and tired of your fucking mouth. So shove it up your fucking ass, you fucking ass.
Wow. So yeah, it's funny, Scott, because they went over it again last night, and Tom tried to point out to Perry. He said, Perry, he never said that. He said, who wouldn't do this for $10 million? He never promised you that money, but all you got to do is say it the certain way around Perry. Yeah. He thinks it's $10 million for him. That's what we love about Perry. Now we got to get into this filing cabinet because I know that Dr. No says. There's something he must be hiding things in his filing cabinet because he gets awfully violent when you bring it up about going into it. Widow Killer checks in and says, I fucking hate the whistling. I liked it when he did it once in a while, but now it's like every 30 seconds. Yeah, Tom was on him for a while about the whistling and all, but Tom has a hard time keeping up with all the Perry-isms you got to try to stop him from doing. But mine, yeah, like he does everything, or if he tells him, go get some, everything, or yes, very much so. He still thinks he's owed that $10 million when it was already proven Johnny was saying he was being paid $10 million to star in Windy City Heat 2. That's right. He says you have to do this if you want to make this whole movie thing we're talking about. And then if we make Windy City Heat 2, then you'll get the $10 million, not just for the mousetrap thing. And also, he got tricked by that one. Of course, that's Perry. But this is about getting in his filing cabinet. What secrets do Perry hide in his filing cabinet? Release the files.
What's in my fucking cabinet is none of your goddamn business. Reject.
You've pulled out some gems from there recently, and I'd like to know what else you have in there. So maybe...
Mind your fucking business.
Hear me out. We have a thing, we call it File-a-thon.
I like this.
One person gets to go into the filing cabinet and pick something out. Whoever picks out the most interesting thing wins a prize. You got to do it blindly.
It's not fucking my file cabinet. You're not out of my house. You fucking jack off.
Like, for example, like if I'm in there, like I got to wear a blindfold and just...
You'll never be in my house again. Fuck you.
You just messed up the camera. Do you practice right now? Why don't you blindfold yourself, go over to the filing cabinet, and just pull something out randomly? And if you don't want to show it, don't show it. But let's just see what we can...
I thought that was pretty fair. He says if you don't want to show it, don't show it. And he still... You think he went for it?
Let's just see what we can come up with.
What's in my fucking
Even Trump said
cabinet is none of your goddamn business.
None of your business. Look at that freeze right there, Pete Cunt. And Tom, he did this yesterday, and Tom says, what does that mean when you do that? And then, of course, he had to say, it means you're R-worded, So it's the first time I ever heard Tom ask him, like, what does it mean when you do that? Now, this is what Widow Killer, oh, look at this. PCRC, not ACDC. PCRC 92.
Shut the fuck up.
They climbed and they told the world about the love. All they were was about the love between Randy and Perry, man. That's all they want. PCRC was one of the flags. All right. If Perry worked at Geek Squad, and this probably has to do with something we have to talk about because Perry got a piece of pretty sophisticated equipment delivered to him with specific instructions. So let's see if Perry was in the Greek squad. No, the Geek Squad, or I said the Creep Squad. Perry Cunt.
It's called read instructions. That's how you learn how to use it. Okay. I've already done it. I've got it working. Everything works. Accessories. There was only a cord in there. There was no accessories. The plug you see on this side is the computer. Is this computer thing? The other plug that's on the left that goes around to the other side is the box. Yeah, I know how it fucking works. You plug it in, it works. You turn it on, I know how to do things. I know what I'm fucking doing. This plug is for the computer and all the other shit. It works. Everything works. The plug-in cord. I mean, it's like on, off. Do I not know how to turn on or turn off an item? I know I'm not the greatest reader.
So this is if Perry worked at Geek Squad.
But, I do know how to read.
That's up in the air. Now let's talk about why that's important. And I know Widow Killer knows because last night during the show, Tom told us that he got something sent to Perry's house, which is no odd thing. But Scott, he got him a power backup, one of these big battery backups.
Right.
Because you know how he's always threatening to pull the power, or sometimes shit goes down and Tom loses connection for a while.
Right.
So Tom's been thinking about this for a minute. So he says, Perry, there was an Amazon Prime deal going down. He says, I'm going to buy this battery backup thing. I'm going to buy something for the show. I want to have it sent to the house. Don't do anything with it. Just put it to the side, and I'll work with you with it to get it going. So everything he was talking about right here in the Geek Squad is because, do you think he did that, Scott? Nope. He did the exact opposite. He took it out of the fucking box. He tried to hook it up himself in the corner. This is a pretty sophisticated, power battery backup that works with an app and shit. It's not anything that Perry would be able to handle, right?
Right.
So Perry just gets it, puts it in the corner, shoves kind of one plug in it. And this is what he's yelling about. He thinks he knows how to, he thinks he's Geek Squad all of a sudden. He couldn't even figure out how to keep fucking cockroaches from infesting his computer, but suddenly the guy that couldn't keep roaches out of his computer is part of the Geek Squad.
It's called read instructions. That's how you learn how to use it. Okay. I've already done it.
Tom told, and you know what he did, Scott? He not only got into the box, which Tom B didn't want him to do, and he threw the box away.
Oh, you don't do that.
Tom said, well, where's the box, bro? What if it don't work? What if I have to send it back? And because he was an asshole and he totally defied Tom, and he finally said, well, because if something's in my house and if it's in a box, then I'm opening it and I'm getting rid of the box. So he just totally didn't listen to Tom, and he just did.
I've got it working.
Geek Squadded it himself.
Accessories. There was only a cord in there. There was no accessories. The plug you see on this
Tom said, Perry, I cannot believe you. He says, you've had boxes since 1994 that you use as furniture to put your remote controls on. And the one fucking box I tell you not to touch and not to throw away, that's the box you throw away. Tom lost his shit last night.
Is the computer, is this computer thing. The other plug that's on the left that goes around to the other side is the box. I know how it fucking works. You plug it in, it works. You turn it on. I know how to do things. I know what I'm fucking doing. This plug is for the computer and all the other shit. It works. Everything works. The plug-in cord. I mean, it's like on, off. Do I not know how to turn on or turn off an item? I mean, no, I'm not the greatest reader. I mean, I stumble on occasions, but, I do know how to read.
Oh, my God. So now, Perry, he graduated from roach-infested computer a month ago or so to the Geek Squad, and he knows everything about it. He didn't have to listen to no fucking Tom B, wait for no instructions from him. All right, well, we're not going to wait for any other content. We're going to play one of these Chris Popke tracks that I have, Perry-related tracks. So how about, let's go with the Wild Western one, about Perry shooting the sheriff.
My gun shot the sheriff. They didn't shoot the deputy.
Are they?
Oh, no.
Is he on the Night Widow Killer? Or is he on tomorrow night? Might be tonight. But they are.
My gun shot the sheriff.
All right, Barry.
Boy, you know I was.
They are going to be winding down for July because Tom B has been saying that they will be taking. There's going to be some spotty days because he's been hinting around that Perry has to go in the hospital. Scott, had you heard that?
No, I hadn't.
Yeah, he has to go in, and Tom was just being general about it, trying to be a bro and just generalizing about it. And finally, because Perry blew up Tom when he had to go to the hospital for a procedure, so Tom let the cat out of the bag. He's got to go for a colonoscopy.
Oh,
Perry's going for the old Randy check, I guess, or something like I don't know.
Yeah, the fuck up.
Yeah, Perry's going in for the colonoscopy. He's got to get some procedures done, and I think Tom has some things going on too. So July is going to be a little choppy as far as Perry Carabella Live, but yeah, he gonna get the oral check, get that camera in the arse. All right, well, how about we rock this one? How about rock some Perry and Bob? The friendship. Who can't? Come on. Who doesn't love the friendship between Perry and Bob? I think probably mostly Perry. Probably mostly Perry.
Slow down with this best friend thing.
I can't joke around with my best friend.
Yeah.
Look at it.
What?
This is what best friends do. Like, hey.
I never did a porn with my childhood best friend. You're a nice guy. I'm not going to say that you're not a nice guy.
Hey.
I'm not your chick.
All right, half hour to go.
Well, you will be tonight.
Oh, shit.
Slow down with this best friend thing.
I can't joke around with my best friend.
Look at it. This is what best friends do. Like, hey, you see, now he doesn't want to be near his best friend.
And I never did a porno, okay? With any Asian guy.
All right.
Especially a gay porno, weirdo.
I told you earlier in the show, like with Space Chief 75, with his drawings, we have a lot of talented people in the chat family. There's his link right there. That song, those tracks made there by Chris Popke. Matter of fact, he made this one too, The Perry of Death. Wrapping up our Perry Talk segment. Right back at you, Perry. That was Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Perry Talk is what we just did. It's a segment where we talk about all the fun going on Perry Carabella Live. PCL. I gotta take that off the screen and get on with the show to see what the comments in here are saying. There's the Perry of Death, acknowledged by Perry, and the gay emojis by Peacunt. Terry Nees checking in. Where you been, buddy? God has turned up the oven. I'm surprised, Terry. We're kind of, I know generally as the crow flies, you're kind of north of me or whatever. Me and you and FJM are in the same kind of general area of the Mid-Atlantic. And 95 degrees is what I have checking in right now. It's pretty steady 95 here on the East Coast of the United States. God has turned it up. No golf out there today, huh? You old geezers be falling on the... Oh, there went Henry fell out again. Oh, shit. No heat stroke out of the golfers and shit. We don't want that. Terry dropping like flies. All right, well, I do have to end the show at 2:30 today, so seeing that it's just 2 o'clock now, it means that we're kind of in the last half hour of the show for today's show. I have Internet Shyt written down. I have Juicy Man Meat. I have What the Fuck Is This? And I got Bricked Up. So let's do those all in that order. Let me run Internet Shyt. This was one of the first segments when I started doing shows. I said, you know what? We need to bring some cool stuff from the intranet to kind of, whenever I see interesting things out there on my phone, I'm going to put them in a little hopper. And I'm going to turn it into a segment and show all of my friends on Internet Shyt. There we go, folks. Internet Shyt is a segment when I just see things that are cool and I'm like, wow, that's kind of interesting, or something I've never seen before. That's some interesting shit or shite. We do Internet Shyt. So let's do that right now. Shyt, if you will. All right. Here's our first piece of shite. And I was like, when I think of Internet Shyt, it always reminds me how much I love the past tense of shat. I love shat for whatever. That's a little side thought. Never mind. But check this out right here. See this drawing? You got a fence right here, and you got a drawing. Or do you, Scott?
Yeah, but until you said drawing, I thought that was an actual guy standing on the other side of the fence.
Well, let's put this into motion. I should have kept my mouth shut and just presented you Internet Shyt. Watch this. How about that? There you go. Internet Shyt. I never seen no shit like that. Pretty cool. There you go. That's a little bit of graffiti I can get down with, Scott.
Yep.
A little bit of graffiti I can get down with because you only catch it from the certain angles that it looks like graffiti. Right. All right. Space Nerds checking in at 5 minutes after 2 o'clock. I got you down saying I'm here. Hoya, you Hoyas. So let's go to the dark side of the nerd real quick, the way we always do, and greet the Space Nerd. Good afternoon, nerd, or still probably good morning out your way. Hello, nerd.
Nerd.
Right. 5 minutes after 11 in the Pacific Northwest, it's still technically morning. She says good morning to me. You know my name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. That's right. You know my name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. That's right. Space Nerd remembers that Mike Myers bit. That ability always amazes me. I'm glad you like that. Nerd. And the nerd calls go out from Terry Nee and Peacunt as we move on to our second piece of internet shite. I'm glad everybody enjoyed that first one. Just cool shit that I'm like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. So let me bring it to my show. This is some interesting internet shite. I guess in learning about UK people being over here for the World Cup, I found this video about something unique to the UK in London. Scott, check these out, buddy. You could power these for a millennium. These are the last fart destructor lamps in London. Right. Listen to this origin of these lamps. They actually have lamps in London they call fart destructors. And let's listen to the story about where they started and what their usefulness is. Check this out on Internet Shite.
This is the last lamp of its kind in London. It is not just any ordinary gas lamp. It's a fart destructor lamp. We are in Carting Lane, known unofficially as Farting Lane. So what's the story?
It's called Farting Lane. Carting Lane. They call it Farting Lane.
In Victorian London, they constructed massive sewers right underneath the Victoria Embankment, where we are now, next to the River Thames. But the volumes of excrement that they produced, including from places like this, which is the Savoy Hotel, whoever you are, your excrement smells the same. They generated enormous amounts of gas. They didn't know what to do with them. So these lamps were created. They're called, as you can see here, it's called a sewer gas destructor lamp. So the residual wafting stinks would filter up through these lamps, be burned off to get rid of them. But sadly, this is the last one, although it does still say on the sign here that they're somehow managing to obtain some residual biogas. I'm not quite sure where they get that from. But this was knocked down by a lorry reversing, by the way, a few years ago and reconstructed here. But it is the last gas fart lamp in London in Farting Lane.
Gas fart lamp, Scott. See that? Ain't that some cool internet shit? I see you shaking your head. That's a more you know for your ass. Fart lamps. I want to thank a new friend for subscribing to this channel, BF Live The Vibe. Welcome, Jesus Rivera. Welcome to The Vibe. Thanks for being part of the chat family. Let's see. Nerd and I showed up at the same time. Yeah, we can ask you whatever questions that you can get out of that one. Hey, Space Nerd, and Hoya FJM from the lovely Space Nerd. As we move on to our next piece of internet shite that I have, just random cool things where I go, whoa, never seen that before. That's internet shite. How about this? Today we were talking about AI and how AI is replacing people at Ford, but yet they had to pull back and hire some of those human beings back. Well, let's take it even further back to technology when this was an actual threat to people. Check out how people used to draw on computers in 1959 on internet shite.
An object deck. So if you have apps on your phone, this is an app, and it's made out of punch cards. And the computer we have running is a vintage IBM 1401, dating from 1959. I wrote a program that prints out an image of the flag. So to make it run, what we do is we take the object deck and we feed it into this card reader.
Now, of course, this is when computers were as big as rooms.
And there are the cards. Now the cards have gone into memory and the app is ready to run. We have to set this to 8 lines per inch.
They're going to print us a picture, guys. This was state of the art.
Back in 1959, we didn't have graphic printers. So the best we could do is to make up an image of the flag with
American
alphabetic
flag.
characters. This is an object deck. So if you have apps on your...
1959. 1959 app, if you will. A card-driven app on internet shite. Space, a Final Frontier. Or Space Nerd. I think she's greeting Space Nerd. Let's get on with our next piece of internet shite. Yeah, so now we have more than that capability we carried around with us every day. There's the computer the size of that room. All right. Well, I'm going to show you my next piece of internet shite about a love project that turned into something more. I thought there's an interesting kind of little fun story about a roadside attraction. Check out this blue whale of Catoosa, Oklahoma, and the story behind it on Internet Shyt.
In 1972, a man named Hugh Davis built a giant blue whale in his backyard pond in Catoosa, Oklahoma, for his wife as an anniversary gift. 20 feet tall, 80 feet long, 120 sacks of concrete, and 15 tons of sand. Hugh insisted he wasn't just looking for an excuse to get out of the house. He added a slide, a diving board, and a rope swing. Every summer, neighborhood kids swam here for free. After Hugh passed away, the crowds got smaller, the paint faded, but somehow, that goofy grin never went away. Then Catoosa decided that this old whale deserved another chapter. The city bought the property from the Davis family and invested nearly $2 million into restoring it. There's a new visitor center, the whale's first ever neon sign, and walking trails. More than 50 years later, Hugh's creation is still making strangers smile. Not bad for a backyard anniversary gift.
I thought that was a pretty cool story. Made that for his wife, and it ended up like outliving kind of the area and everything, and had new life brought back to it. I thought that was a cool story about. Apparently, that's on Route 66, the famous Route 66, which I've never driven on that, but that would be a fun thing to do, to get out there, Scott, and to say that that sounded like that used to be the place back in the day when cars were becoming a thing and motoring and all that stuff.
Yep, that's I got a huge bucket list, and that was one of the things on it, is going down Route 66.
Yeah, I doubt, like most things, I doubt it's ever what it used to be, but
right.
Yeah, it still would be kind of neat to say that you drove that. All right, I have two more pieces of Internet Shyt. So we're going to wrap up this show at 2:30 today, like I said, because I have something to do at 3. Check this out, guys. Now, we take things like Bobby Nick's show in the lounge for granted, or clicking on YouTube for music and stuff like that. Well, back in the day, where it was the old CCCP, the old Soviet regime and stuff, when you couldn't have music or anything, look at the means that people went through, Scott, to try to sneak music into Soviet Russia back in the day. When you look at this unique record here on Internet Shyt, check out this record this guy owns.
Well, this is a bootleg record. The way this works is that this is an X-ray. Look how cool that is. That's someone's chest. So during the Cold War, Russia was pretty much cut off from the rest of the world, and that meant culture as well. So they couldn't get any music. So what they would end up doing is they would take old medical records, X-rays, and they would bootleg copies of records. This is the Beatles. This is Hey Jude. You want to hear it?
Because if you got caught with this shit, the government would come for you, Scott. They couldn't have music back in the day. So they cut records on other like everyday kind of items that they would have.
So this is cool. This,
in the hopes they would never be found.
This is a bootleg record. The way this works is that this is an X-ray. Look how cool that is. That's someone's chest. So during the Cold War, Russia was pretty much cut off from the rest of the world, and that meant culture as well. So they couldn't get any music. So what they would end up doing is they would take old medical records, X-rays, and they would bootleg copies of records. This is the Beatles. This is Hey Jude. You want to hear it?
That's it. Struggle was real.
Pretty cool.
There you go.
So this is...
I had never seen that before. I knew that I heard from history lessons that there were those limitations on our culture being brought over there to Russia and all, but I never know the extent that people went to actually get some culture and get some music over there until that thing right there. All right. Now I got one last piece of cool Internet Shyt, and so we can wrap up the show by 2:30. I want to try to fit in the sexy segments. Maybe we'll just get those in today. But this was pretty cool. A tribute to a rock star that was, I would consider, gone way too soon, man. Tom Petty, man. Those fucking painkillers robbed us of some really cool artists. Tom Petty being one of them. Well, check out this kind of tribute made all out of bottle caps to Tom Petty. Tom Petty on Internet Shyt. Yeah.
Tonight we ride.
Yeah, Tom Petty's gonna haunt you. Go see.
Tonight we say on the radio song. Rescue me. Should I go down?
There you Lane said in 1986 he was making phone calls promoting cell phones. Look at that. All out of bottle cap, Scott.
Right.
Fucking amazing, man. So there you go.
Yeah, I follow that guy, by the way.
Yeah, he does. He had some other ones that he presented recently to the singer of Burton Cummings from
Yeah.
you saw that too in your all right, well there you go. Well, that was, let's wrap that up real quick so we can get on to something else because I got to end at 2:30. That was Internet Shyt. Crazy cute like that. She said, see, people always find a way. Ain't that the truth? That's right. Freedom. Very cool, says Jim. Well, there you go. I'm glad that people are getting some value out of Internet Shyt, and you enjoy that maybe as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. But let's roll on to our next bit because we're going to wrap up. I got to keep the 2:30 promise today, and I got to give the ladies their Thursday, what they come for every Thursday, their juicy man meat. Here it comes.
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy man meat. The ups at the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time and everybody. Juicy man meat. Juicy man meat. Girls, get on straight. Yes, it's true. Get the party started. It's just for you.
Who has the best ladies in all the chat family? This show does right here. BF Live the Vibe. So much so they said, BF, we noticed all the sexy stuff you got for, the guys to look at. We need some juicy man meat. And I say, ladies, because you're part of the chat family, I love you. I got you. I know all these shows are sausage parties. Well, here's your sausage party. Juicy man meat segment for the ladies.
She said, I know you bad, but I want you back. She said, makes me so sad that I gotta leave you alone. She said, I know you bad, but I want you back. She said, makes me so sad that I gotta leave you alone.
All right, that's enough of that one. Let's see if my ladies are in the chat or what they're saying today. That's super cool, Jerry Lahane, talking about what he was doing back there in the 80s, doing his thing. PC. Only reason I'm here is Juicy Man Meat, and she's showing off with her Juicy Man Meat emojis. Well, I won't take that too personal. Jerry Lahane says, I just figured back in the 80s I'd never make it on Juicy Man Meat, so I had to ghostwrite Timeless Hits. Picture didn't happen. Gay meter being utilized by Pecan 420. I do appreciate the sausage fest every day. She said, whoa, wait. Terry Knee's ready for the sausage fest. I'm not a mustache girl, but that guy is a 10 out of 10. Oh, you don't know. No, you don't know. Yeah. If you don't know, you don't know, nerd. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's 98 here. Now, holy fook, says Jim Fanning checking in. Are you a time traveler, Jerry? Yeah, among other things, yes, he is a time traveler. And I need to travel some time because we got to fit this show in before 2:30 today. I'm wrapping it. Oh, Jesus. You know when I go, you know who it is. Whenever I can't even help my go, it's dick print time. Yeah.
Good morning, beautiful.
Needs to mow his grass.
It's bright and shiny.
Grass.
All right.
His grass needs to mow it.
Hey, nerd. You want to mow that guy's grass? Whoa, she says bouncy. Wait a minute. You want to mow his lawn there, Space Nerd? All right, here I got a couple more for you. Let me I got one more for you. Wait, let's just do one more so I can get on to some bricked up for the guys. Here's one more for the ladies, the best ladies in all the chat family. They get their own segment on my show. I don't know what other shows give the ladies their own segment, but I do, the Juicy Man Meat.
And just like that, it is day 2. I started shift 4:30 in the morning. Gotta love it. About to go drive around the circuit for about 12.5 hours.
I can do that.
I hope everyone has a beautiful day.
Let's all do it.
I'm going to keep on plotting along with some mining content / videos. Have a bit of a yarn.
After I take
my perspective on it.
Take care of
each
his
and every
hose
single
after
person's
I
got their
water.
own,
Oh,
but
wait a minute.
I'll give mine. All right, cheers. And just like that, it is day 2. I started shift 4:30 in the morning. Gotta love it.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, well, there you go. I need to pull that Juicy Man Meat train into the station so we can wrap up the show a little earlier today. But I hope you ladies enjoy what you enjoy, your Juicy Man Meat for Thursday. It's just for the ladies, the best ladies in all the chat family. It's their Juicy Man Meat. Well, first of all, before we get to, we'll make a little transition to our guys segment here. We got to act like that last one never happened. And let's go for a little ride. Let's go for a little ride in my pedal car.
So the Family Guy is a great way to stay in shape. Oh no, oh no. Bike, Civic, you know what I mean. Yeah, basically it's we got some flat stock. Go get it, dude, you know what I mean? Bring her around town, boys. The paper towel's on fire. You guys see what we're working on here?
car.
It's probably gonna work, maybe. How's it going? That's going good. I wish I had a helmet though.
Is it sturdy?
The front, you know what I mean? Not so much.
Oh my, you literally have to like climb over it. Shake vigorously.
You know what I mean?
Dude, that's mint.
And I took intro to construction electrical. You already know what I mean, boys. I know, but I'm just saying, like, in general, you know what I mean? I had.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Pedal power car, boys.
This is impeding traffic, though.
Nah, we're in the breakdown lane. We're broken down.
We're doing 2?
2 miles an hour.
Joey!
All right.
Oops. Race it? You want to race, bro?
Boys, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's trying to.
They're all filming.
Everybody loves
You can do a cool special effect like catching that guy hanging off the front like that.
We'll get some good action of the engineering, dude.
It's 0 emissions, you know what I mean? Give me a sweet tea, bud, you know what I mean? Need a water. Well, McDonald's, what can I get for you? Water. You know what I mean? I just brought my bicycle here. Can I
All right, let's get it. Let's get out of that. So that was fun. Pedal power bike. Well, why don't we make the transition right into bricked up so I can pull this train in a little earlier today, half hour early. Let's get bricked up now.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Trotting through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Let's wrap up this episode of The Vibe with our bricked up segment for the guys. I used to do separate segments like making you a sandwich girl or working with our wood now, but now we just call it all bricked up. But let's work with wood anyway. Yeah, I gotta start somewhere. The first one. Gotta start somewhere, Scott. All right, let's play our second one then. I got another one. Don't worry, Scott. I have a highly heterosexual feed. You know, a lot of the women send me that stuff at bflive420@gmail.com. So as not to gay up my feed, my highly heterosexual feed, that I utilize to bring you this next piece of content in Bricked Up.
Let's see if it's real. Let's see if it's real.
Just got to see if it's real. My sister always used to love calling Scott out. She's like, Scott takes them glasses and gets real close. When the ladies are on the screen, my sister Kathy used to have fun.
I got bad eyes.
Yeah, don't judge him. He's got bad eyes, guys. Let's see. All right. Oh, jeez. Well, here's an interesting one we got for you here on Bricked Up. Wrapping up this, we're gonna wrap it up at 2:30 today, folks. So here, let's continue getting Bricked Up. She got no legs. That's a level of confidence, Scott. You know, when you ain't got no legs and you pushing your ass out there, that's a level. She is twerking her stump, Scott. She's twerking her stump. And then she's changing stumps.
Nigga, he fucking that broke bitch. Go on, get your lick, pop that pussy on this dick. You in your feelings crying, cause you don't wanna shut up.
Well, that's enough of that. JC. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, everyone have a good day and see us later on the other shows in the chat. And that's what being chat family is all about. Chilino says, great job being on mute. Oh, Jesus, Chilino, what are you cheering up? I want those boobs to be real, but I'm skeptical. See you, Crazy Cute, says the Space Nerd. Good for you. I want to punt her, says. I want to punt her. All right, well, let's, you can do it. Little World Cup booty right there. All right. I stumped you with that one, didn't I? Oh, all right. How about another one or two right here for the guys? If I can find a link that will still work. Why do all the guy ones work just fine, but the lady ones, all the links expire? Why they do that? Why do they do that to me? I had one problem with any of the guy ones. Here we go. I got one of the girl. I got a girl one working. Let's end on this one, guys, so I can end this show the way I need to today. And let's get our final Bricked Up.
I heard no one's given you a round of applause today, so I want to help you out. You can thank me later.
Bravo. How about that? That's how you end, son.
I heard no one's given you a round of applause today, so I want to help you out. You can thank me later.
You can spank me now, thank me later. That was Bricked Up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her thrive. She out the pushing and meet you that will. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
And there you have it, folks. That's what I got for you today in terms of a show, at least for my daytime show. I am going to end it here at 2:30 East because I got a little appointment I have to keep at 3 o'clock for those that are just joining the show right now. But I will be around 9 o'clock tonight. We're going to do replayables on the 100 Proof podcasting channel. We have great Thursday nights, and we drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We watch some fun, crazy videos, and we spin the wheel. We have to do whatever the wheel says, and then after the first half hour, we go over to Rumble exclusive, and we turn up the energy, and it gets a lot more fun. And I can mix in a DJ set, and I don't have to worry so much about that. So if you want to hang out, watch fun videos, drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and maybe listen to some good music, 9 p.m. tonight is when you can find me to do that. Hey, Peacunt buddy, you got a show and a channel going on. Tell everybody where they can find you real quick, and all your plugs, and where they can find you Monday through Saturday, all that. Go on, Pete.
Yeah, Monday through Saturday, like you said, check out the Morning High, which is at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Eastern on Rumble and Twitch. And also check out my YouTube for the PCW Wrestling, which I'll be doing soon. And also, I also put in the chat is check out the Fat Pig on his Rumble and YouTube channel as well.
There you go. So that's all in the chat and everything. But if you want to peek hunt, like we said, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. East. So if you're up a little before I do my show at 12 and you want to hang out with like-minded people and hang out with Peak Hunt 420 on the Peak Hunt 420 channel, the Morning High. Thanks, P. I always appreciate your gifted memberships.
Yeah.
And you're hanging out on the show, sharing your vibes with us. Hey, Scott Fitzpatrick. Scott, what are you up to, buddy, man? Your Angry Iguana channel, and I seen you out there walking around. So give any plugs you want to give and tell everybody where they can find you and your content.
Well, I'm trying to get more active again. So on the Prop Master channel, maybe I'll have some short walking videos on the way in the future. But before I want to, I'll also drop the Fat Pigs link into the chat. And I would consider it a personal favor if any of you haven't already subscribed to him. I don't really have we didn't pick a number to reach, but it's kind of a goal of mine to get him, a substantial amount of subs.
Adding to the chat family. But so you see Scott hanging out with the pig sometimes on the Fat Pig. I think he's doing a show today. You can click on that link right there that Scott's been putting in the chat, and you can get your way to the Fat Pig channel and everything that the Fat Pig does right there. But don't forget your stuff, Scott Fitzpatrick. You're being too benevolent here, in that Scott Fitzpatrick's been walking around making videos on kind of on the down low and all that stuff. But check him out on the Angry Iguana 112 channel for some of those videos, and his older content and the Bro Dog stuff exists over there on the Prop Master 69. And join us whenever we go into Scott's Hole for his Scott's Hole segment. We do kind of little bits of what exists over there all the time on the Angry Iguana 112 channel. Hit Scott's like button, says Terry Nee. Thank you so much again, says our friend of the Fat Pig. I'll do it for Scott. Love that guy, says Chelino, checking in
Thanks,
for the Fat Pig. 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link one last time. I'll be there at 9 o'clock tonight. The Discord community is for 100 Proof Podcasting. That's the channel. But there's also a BF Live The Vibe section over there if you ever want to hang out or just drop me some content or some things to play here on the show. All that stuff happens over there on the Discord. It's absolutely free. All right, folks, I got to bug out of here to keep my 3 o'clock appointment. Thank you all for joining me today for Thursday for BF Live The Vibe stream show 569. Hopefully I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock East tonight for replayables. Or maybe I'll see you in a Peak Hunt chat, or maybe with Scott Fitzpatrick hanging out with the Angry Iguana, or maybe I'll just see you the next time I see you, which will be tomorrow, 12 noon East, right here to wrap up the week on a Rumble Party Friday. The second half of this show will be Rumble exclusive, so join us tomorrow at 12 noon East. It's the day before 4th of July, so we're going to kick it, and we're going to start off the holiday weekend early. So for Peak Hunt 420, for Scott Fitzpatrick, for Bobby Nick, who checks in when he can, when sleep allows him and all. And Andrew the Giant, hope you're doing okay, buddy. And the chat family, have a great rest of your Thursday. I hope you enjoyed the vibe. Hope to see you tomorrow again at 12 noon East, or tonight at 9 o'clock East in replayables. But that's why it's really not just bye. I don't like saying goodbye. It's just bye for now. Like Crazy Cute Sunflower said earlier. I'll see you the next time I see you in one of these great chats. Peace and love, folks.
That's
have a great
internet
rest
for
of your
me
Thursday.
Today.
We are
I
out.
am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Aggie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
You know we vibing. Oh.
Okay. Playing with it.
Fucking A!
Oh my!